Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would've wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now, just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe. Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I wanna tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never wanna hear you chasing men cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams. Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, But truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game. But you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
Maybe in this.
Yellow, what's up, people? What's up, people? And yes, Drake, it's a long life battle with yourself, buddy. You did this to yourself. You shouldn't have started it. You shouldn't have started it with Kendrick, man. This is what happens. This is what happens, all right? This is what happens when a pop star goes after an actual rapper that has a Pulitzer Prize, okay? All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Tom, what's up? What's up? So I've been gathering some things. This is the best rap has been in a while, dude. Holy crap baskets, dude. All right, we got two of the biggest fucking rap artists of the fucking this generation going against each other, and now it's gone even further than rap. Now, all right, it's gone further than rap. So there's been a shooting at Drake's house. It was a drive-by. They're going with the story that it was a drive-by and the security guard got shot. Yeah. So the security guard got shot, but people are saying, allegedly, that it was the Weeknd security that shot at Drake's security first. So, Weeknd, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? I didn't imagine you to be doing that kind of shit out here in these streets, but apparently you are. But I have a few videos lined up, and then I've the Drake diss track, the last one. I'm kind of stupid. All right, the Heart Part 6. The Heart Part 6. We're gonna go over that after we go over like Not Like Us, okay? Because I gotta break down these lyrics, bro. I love breaking down lyrics. It's so fun. But and then I have two videos explaining the history of Drake and Kendrick's like relationship over the years, yada yada. I think we're good. I think we should get right into it, to be honest. So here we go. Yeah. Imagine taking a shot for Drake. Oh my god, bro. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Well, we're gonna see that Kendrick never really liked Drake, bro. I don't think he ever liked him, to be honest. I think he always thought he was a phony. Yeah, you hear that, guys? Hit that like button. We're at 4 likes already. All right, this is dope. This is awesome. You know, share. You know, I got a Ko-Fi link as well. You can donate, but don't do it if you don't need to. Okay, it's not needed. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's no audio. Hold on. I gotta fix this. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. There we go. It should be working
So,
now.
when it comes to Kendrick and
Yep.
Drake, they weren't always on bad terms. Back in 2011,
Already
Drake
fucking
had
up.
already blown up, and Kendrick had yet to release a major debut album. Now,
Yeah.
Kendrick was
Thank you,
definitely
K-Hawk. What's
buzzing,
up, K-Hawk?
but he was far from the star that Drake was. Even back in 2009,
Already making
Kendrick
mistakes.
mentioned Drake on a track where he pretty much admits that he thinks he's better.
Dude, old Kendrick is something else, man, bro. This guy was hungry, starving, all right? He was trying to get out of them streets, and he sure as hell did it the correct way. Man, me and my girl split the bucket of KFC. She listened to Drake, and all I can say is, damn, these N-words, that much better than me, baby. He's like, really? You think Drake's better than me? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm Fanny Texier, and I'm
Okay.
a filmmaker. I love being expressive with color because
Awesome, dope. Anyways.
So Kendrick identified really early on that the mainstream hip hop wasn't really
They
his thing.
grow up so
However,
fast.
on June
God
16,
damn it, Tom.
2011, Kendrick performed in Toronto for the very first time, and when Drake found out he was in the city, he decided to hit him up so that they could meet.
I need y'all to know, this is my first motherfucking time out here, you dig?
And Kendrick would speak about meeting Drake in a double XL magazine
Ooh,
and said,
this
"That's
was
a
way
real
back
good dude.
then.
He got a
This was like way back in the
real
day.
genuine soul. We clicked immediately."
Yeah, I don't think he thinks that much of him now. I don't. Well, I mean, it was the first time meeting the dude, so he was just probably like, "Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He got a genuine soul, dude." Oh my god,
And it
a lot different
It
now.
was during that meeting that Kendrick provided Drake with a copy of his unreleased album, Section 80.
Visions of Martin Luther staring at me.
Kendrick said that Drake was
Section 80 is so underrated. Everybody talks about To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid Mad City or Damn. But nobody ever mentions Section 80, dude. That's such a good album. I don't know why everybody overlooks it. At least I don't get it, people talk about it enough. I don't hear people talking about it, except for like ADHD and high power.
the first person outside of his team to hear Section 80, and that Drake was blown away by the project.
Well, of course he was. He was like, ooh, lots of material I can steal here. No, I'm just joking. But, oh, dude, they actually used to like each other, in the beginning, when they barely knew each other. But I think Kendrick started to see some things, and he was just like, yeah, maybe no. Maybe no. I'll be cordial with you, buddy, but no.
I even found a 2011 tweet where Drake posted Kendrick's lyrics from ADHD.
We never do listen unless it comes with an 808.
Drake liked Kendrick's music so much.
That was the bar he posted out of the entire song, bro. That was the bar he chose out of that entire song filled with amazing lyrics. He chose bruh, oh my god.
Much that he asked him to be on his upcoming sophomore album, Take Care. Throughout the track, Kendrick talks about
Not gonna lie to you, Chief, Take Care. Actually a good project. But, considering he went to the weekend and he was just like, yeah, dude, so I really like your stuff. Can I just steal half your album? And then he made Take Care with it.
meeting Drake for the first time, and
Well, he didn't steal it necessarily. Basically, The Weeknd was like, he was up and coming, so he wanted to get big. And Drake was big at the time. So he was just like, yeah, Drake, yes, Drake, here's half my project, which is a stupid idea, because if he released it, honestly, I don't know if it would have been as big as it was if The Weeknd released it, because half the songs weren't there, and half of those songs, were written by The Weeknd, da-da-da. You get what I'm saying.
how he was surprised that Drake wasn't fake like most of the music business.
Oh, that changed. That changed.
Hit me on the cellular, thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rappers I know.
Kendrick outlines how Drake showed him a taste of what being rich and famous actually looked like.
Sat down with a few drinks located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
On the track, Kendrick really battles with the idea of becoming famous as he's worried that it will change him for the worse.
Yeah, like, damn, this next level that I'm going to, will I get caught up in the lifestyle and would that make me or break me? And that was what the whole record was about when I did the interview.
All right, I'm like, damn, this next level that I'm going to, will I get caught up in this lifestyle? And thankfully, he chose the right side, you know, the right side of history by not going down that lifestyle path of, you know, luxury, you know, drugs, the whole 9 yards, all that shit, you know, the luxury life.
And I mean, even back then, we could see the difference in these two artists where Drake is talking about the Maybachs and his lavish life, and Kendrick is worried about his mental health and his, you know, his relationships, his friendships. Is interesting because just 2 or 3 years later, the dude did get depressed from just being in the industry.
I didn't know you were suffering from depression the way you said you was on that.
All right, listen, I'm not surprised that he went through depression having to deal with the music industry. That place is cutthroat and very disturbing. Just like Hollywood, bro. The things people will do to get to the top, all right? The things people will do. Drake, Birdman, Lil Wayne, you know that whole backstory. Or some people do, you know. The rumors that Drake did some things with Birdman and so did Lil Wayne so they could, you know, get that record deal. But, you know, we're not going to get into that. Alleged.
Yeah. Did the industry cause that?
Not the industry, just the change.
And Drake only continues to show Kendrick more love by taking him and A$AP Rocky on his Club Paradise tour.
This is my brother A$AP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar.
I'm on this motherfucking Club Paradise tour, matter of fact. My nigga Drake.
Jay-Z sold his soul to Satan. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. They do some weird shit, bro. Allegedly. What's up, Nerd Angle? How's it going?
High power in this, you know.
And Drake has always claimed to have fought with management to take these guys on tour because his label had other plans.
You know, it's people I can put on here that the label wants me to put on here.
So basically, the early years, like the first couple of years they knew each other, they were fine with each other. But then I think Kendrick started to see the cracks in his mask, and he decided to distance himself a little bit. You know, he'd be like, yeah, I'll throw you a couple feet. Actually, I think he stopped doing features with him. To be honest with you, I think he did. I don't remember the last time there was a Drake and Kendrick song. It's been years. What's up, Kangaloo?
Here, but I fight for this one reason, man. Like, I fight to promote what I love. You know what I'm saying? I fight to promote the music that I truly love. So,
bro, that he's looking like wheelchair Jimmy right there, bro.
Drake would mention this again in 2016 on his track 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
When they told me take an R&B nigga on the road, and I told them no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky.
However, Kendrick's superstardom quickly catches up with Drake as a year.
All right, but how are you going to take shots at the other guy? Wasn't it your studio they were arguing with? See, this is the beginning, all right? Drake already throwing like subtle disses and shots at people. He's like, I didn't want no R&B guy on my fucking thing, dude. I wanted these two guys. Fuck that guy.
A year later, he dropped one of the best hip-hop albums of all time, Good Kid, Mad City.
Phenomenal album. I'm not going to lie to you, Chief. I like it. I'm not going to lie. I like it more than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Go to motionray.com to add this to your video, and that.
Fuck you, ads.
I used to be jealous of him to follow. He was the one to follow.
And Black Boy Fly is a bonus track, but to me, that's one of the most beautiful songs on that album. Absolutely amazing storytelling. And it was...
Indeed. Kendrick he's so good at storytelling with things that go on or that went on in his life. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, this guy's wordplay and the way he's able to craft a story that happened to him, like, with a pen and paper is insanity. This guy's a genius. I woke up this AM and saw the story about the drive-by and thought Drake would be reprising his role as Jimmy. Nerd Angle. What the fuck? Bro, what you say? Oh, that you only made. Well, of course you did. Oh my god. You know what? You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna look it up. Just for that, we're gonna look this up, okay? We're gonna look this up. What you say? Wheelchair Jimmy. Nope, that's not what it is. Where is it, bro? It's like it's an entire meme. Is this it? Because they added a song behind it. Hold on. Let me go to shorts, because I feel like it would be in shorts rather than the other thing. That is not at all what I was looking for. Is this it? No? Okay. Dude, am I ever gonna find this? Hold on. Hold on. There was an edit of this, and I gotta find it. This thing, it's ancient, okay? Nope. Nope. Oh, hey, there. Hey, wow, look at that. It's me. That's funny. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna get back to the video. I'm not gonna be able to find this.
On that album where Drake returns the favor and gives Kendrick a feature on Poetic Justice.
I really hope you play this, cause oh girl, you test my patience.
And on the day that the album dropped, Drake even posted a tweet saying, "Congratulations to Kendrick, incredible body of work, honored to be a part of it." However, even at this...
Was it an SNL skit? Was it really an SNL skit? I thought somebody made an edit back in the day, like, on YouTube and just threw it up there. I forgot where I saw it. It was just in the... They changed, like, the background noise to him getting shot with just, what'd you say? I don't know. If that was an SNL skit, maybe. I don't know.
At this point, Kendrick and Drake couldn't be more different in terms of how they approach music.
Oh, yeah. Dude. True statement. They definitely approach music in a different way. He does more of the pop star, top of the, you know, top of the charts kind of music, while Kendrick's more of like a straight up lyricist and straight up MC. That's what it is.
And life in general.
Really, money really don't make me. I'm learning that now.
Dude, exactly. And that's one of the reasons why Drake lost against Kendrick, because Kendrick's just like, I don't give a fuck how much money you have, bro. Like, I don't care. This is about rap, not how much money you have. This is a rap beef, bro, not how much money you have, okay?
You know, that's not really my my peace of mind, having money.
I love Electra Chung's shoulders.
You love the shoulders?
I just love her shoulders.
She's actually...
Alright, yep, Kangaloope got it right. Okay, let's just say it. Drake makes rap for white girls. True.
Blushing as well. She's...
No doubt about it, they're just two different guys.
Ladies, keep your younger sisters away from Drake, just saying.
Next, we get a bit of an inside look on how Kendrick actually sees Drake as a person when the legend himself, DMX, claims that he would love to beat Drake up.
Dude, when DMX announced this, people were up in arms about it. They're like, why is he going after Drake? I'm like, I know why. He sees right through him, bro. That's why. He's like, I bet DMX has been around too long to know who's the phony and who's not at this point. His gut feeling was like, yeah, I fucking hate that guy. Ain't no way. I know what's underneath that mask.
Man, I wish it was like maybe 7 years ago. Well, maybe like 10 years ago, where, you know, catch elevator, beat him up.
And just a few days later, Kendrick was asked about his thoughts on DMX's rant, and he thought it was hilarious, saying that his entire tour bus nearly died of laughter.
I'm wondering why these
that is, you know what? That dude, yes, rest in peace, DMX, one of the greatest, all right? One of the greatest, okay? Legendary rapper in the rap game, legendary to the culture, okay? Very legendary. Without him, a lot of people would not be where they are at, okay? A lot of inspiration from DMX, and people like, so many people were inspired by him. I could go on a whole laundry list of people, but anyways, the fact that they were all laughing in the fucking trailer, like, dude, that's funny. DMX doesn't fuck with him.
Crying.
That's funny. I can't.
I'm like, what you niggas talking about? They mute. They stop laughing, right? I just hear X going off on a laptop. Just spazzing. I'm like, what's going on? And it's like, yeah, he's going in right now.
Now remember, Drake is pretty sensitive, so if he did see that, he probably felt a way about it.
Oh, true. If you even slight Drake in the slightest, okay, he's gonna have a temper tantrum and probably slide you a few slide you a few sneaky bars here and there, talking shit about you. This guy, very sensitive man.
So the two would work together.
That's why Kendrick was like, oh, yeah, you're 30-something showing up as a 7-year-old.
Together for the very last time on one of 2013's biggest hits, A$AP Rocky's Problems.
Girl, I know you want that dirt. Girl, I'm Kendrick Lamar.
Well, that was it. After that, you never see these two on a track together.
I wonder why.
In 2013,
I wonder why.
Things started to get a lot more competitive between the two, because at this point, Kendrick was not just an up-and-comer, he had become that guy.
Getting a lot of accolades from your peers and the hip-hop icons. Thank you.
I love Kendrick Lamar.
Number one on that list, Kendrick Lamar, what's up?
The hip-hop savior, it seems like. Woo!
And let's not forget, Drake is still Drake. He had a phenomenal year also.
Shout out to Hamilton. Shout out to Toronto one time. Like, the best rap album goes, and they said take care. Oh my God.
Given the success of both artists, the media and fans started to debate who was better, and Kendrick's better.
That's all I gotta say about that. Who has the Pulitzer and who has the Grammy? All I gotta say.
Off the year with a bang when he was awarded MTV's hottest MC in hip-hop.
And we went through about 15 of them, narrowed it down to 10. The 10 became 5, the 5 became 2. And you, Kendrick Lamar, are the hottest MC in the game, according to the MTV brain.
And most of Kendrick's hip-hop friends seemed to be happy for him.
Oh, and let me guess, Drake was the only one that felt a way about it. Bro, of course he was. Let me guess.
Happy about that.
Nah, I wasn't until I found out who's number one. They made my man number one, K-Dot, Kendrick, so I'm straight with that.
However, Drake was one person that certainly did not
okay, yep, there it is.
Congratulations to Kendrick.
What about your rap peers? Did they call? I know it's kind of competitive, so did they say congratulations?
A rap peers? He Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
And I mean, at this point, Drake's at least got to be thinking, like, this guy's starting to become a problem. He's getting a little bit close now. And Kendrick's winning streak was just beginning, as 2 months later, he cleaned up at the 2013 BET Awards, winning the Best Male Hip-Hop Artist over Drake.
Ooh, Drake is not gonna like that one, dude. He's not gonna like that one bit. He's just like, this guy's better than me. I hate this guy.
I'm up in that same county building.
Sensitive.
Food stamps, welfare, Section 8.
And this time, I did find a tweet from Drake where he congratulates Kendrick on the win.
Oh. Oh, wait, what? Did he congratulate him on that award, but not the previous? Okay. Well, at least he sent out a tweet, I guess. Didn't, congratulate him with, with a phone call, like most of these people do.
Congrats to Kendrick as well. Nothing was the same. With all that said, things were about to change.
Oh boy. Dude, yes, bro. When Kendrick dropped Control, the entire rap world went fucking insane. And when I mean they went insane, they went insane. He's like, bro, he's coming after everybody. Someone's gotta fire back. What the fuck? Dude, that whole song in general is just insane. But, probably, some of the best, lyricism and writing from all the people on that track. And it gets overshadowed by Kendrick just roasting them all, dude.
August 12th, 2013 was a special moment for hip-hop. To this day, it still stands out as one of the most exciting things to happen in the last decade. On Big Sean's Control, Kendrick let everyone in hip-hop know just how competitive he was when it came to that #1 spot.
I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip-hop and the niggas should know what time it is. And that goes for Jamaica, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek.
Dude, he went after everybody, and he literally named them all, including fucking Mac Miller, dude. Rest in peace, rest in peace.
Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler, Mac Miller. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more noun or verb from you niggas.
And we could really, really use a moment like that right now in hip-hop.
It's rain like it's Mayweather.
We could really use a moment like that in hip-hop. Well, it happened, buddy. It happened. What's the dirt? Also, I will be linking his video in the description after this because this is a pretty good video, pretty good breakdown of the early relationship and all the way up until like 5 months ago, I guess, or recently. But he's like, we need something like that right now in rap, and it happened, dude. It happened. It went beyond that, to be honest. People are getting shot at now. Crazy. But it had nothing to do with Kendrick, allegedly. It was the weekend.
Good music, yay weather, champagne just tastes better.
And let's just give it up for Big Sean, because to me, he had one of his career best verses, but it just got overshadowed because of Kendrick's verse.
I said fuck trying and not doing, cause not doing is something a nigga not doing. I grew up the in big and pie and got ruined.
Dude, see, this is the thing about Big Sean, alright? That man needs to just write, okay? This man just be dilly-dallying sometimes. And I'm just like, bro, just keep writing like you did on this fucking song, and you'll be dandy. People will like you more, okay?
So until I got the same crib, big head in that juicy.
I think the only, like, fucking Big Sean songs I have on my playlist, alright, are the ones where he's hella lyrical. I lean towards the more lyrical side of things, because I grew up with, like, 90s rap music, and I'm just like, I like more lyrical things, man. I don't know. I like people's flows, I like people's lyrics, I like the way they can construct and write a story. Like, it's crazy, bro, okay?
Stop moving.
But when it came to Kendrick's verse, nobody that he mentioned had a problem with it.
K-Dot and them niggas, that's fam, yo. I think hip-hop need this shit, man,
You know, I've been...
See, all of them are like, yo, Kendrick W, bro. He's, like, putting something in the game that we all are gonna start doing. Competitive nature, alright? And he did it again recently. It became way more competitive. Fucking Rick Ross made a fucking song. Dude, fucking Metro Boomin, I think, made the first diss beat ever. And then he literally, like, I think he's doing, like, a contest or something. Or people are rapping over the beat now and just dissing Drake, which is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. It's so funny. Just some of them are so funny.
I knew what it was for him.
Dude, even one of fucking Drake's alleged ghostwriters, Daylight, fucking came out and he fucking dissed Drake, dude. He's just like, bro, I wrote back-to-back for you, you know? He's just like, it's time to pay due. He's just, bro, everybody's turning on Drake right now.
Hip-hop culture, I knew how important it was.
He said my name, like he said a couple people's name, and he said he's the best rapper. I say I'm the best rapper every.
I'm gonna say Wale is very underrated. Some of his stuff, I just can't. I don't know. I just can't vibe with it. But like some of his stuff is really good. Like My Boy, like the song that he made with J. Cole, excellent song.
Song I'm on.
Yeah, but he wasn't coming at him in a disrespectful way. He's coming at him in a competitive way.
So for me, it's one of those things where I appreciate. I didn't take it necessarily as a diss. Hip hop is competitive.
Dude, Big Crit had like, where did that man go? I think he still makes music, but he just like flew under the radar. So it's just like, holy crap, dude, this guy was getting mentioned by like the biggest people like back then, and I don't know what happened to him. I gotta look into that, to be honest.
But I am a competitor.
Wait, sorry. Nobody had a problem except for Drake.
Of course.
I don't know. It just wasn't real to me. It's like
it wasn't real to you. Dude, fucking hip-hop has been competitive since, like, the beginning of hip-hop, dude. What are you talking about? That's what it's been all about, is competitive nature. It's really not that hard, you know? And I also... did Drake not realize that, you know, Kendrick was a battle rapper? Like, back in the day? Like, way, way back in the day. He was battle rapping, dude. So, of course, anybody that thought Drake was gonna win this battle was absolutely delusional from the start, okay? Kendrick is coming at this from the angle of, like, a battle rapper, dude, and he absolutely destroyed him. It went further than that. Because, you know, Drake, you know, just kept yapping like a moron. And then Kendrick was just like, all right, bro, I'm done with you. A Nerd Angle says, where is Wayne in all of this? Brought Jake into this world, isn't even there to see him out. Dude, true, well, true, bro. This guy's running. I don't know what the fuck happened. Kendrick I think on his recent song was like, yo, you fucked Wayne's girl while he was in prison. He got out, got tatted like a bitch. And then I'm just like, oh my god, Kendrick, he's coming after Wayne too, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, and fucking, I think Kendrick also mentioned Birdman, bird feathers, bird bitches, or whatever he said on that one song. Yeah, Wayne literally brought him in, and then Birdman diddled both of them allegedly. Well, I didn't diddle them, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, all right? Some people don't know, but you know what I mean. Look into it. Look into it. I'm not getting into it.
Like, I saw him after that, and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real, or was that just like for the people, you know?
Love or for the people? What are you talking about, bro? How are you misinterpreting this, bro? He's like, I got love for you all, but I'm turning this competitive, basically. He literally said it in the song. Dude, you're gonna see this later on fucking The Heart Part 6. This man's reading comprehension, I don't know how he writes music with this terrible reading comprehension. Yeah, you'll see later. I don't know how he misinterpreted that.
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but
dude, literally everybody around him, including her, she's even telling him like, bro, this is like a sparring competitive thing. Like get over it. Stop bitching. Fucking make some music. Do it better than him.
At the same time, it's like, then let it be real. Then, I mean, because those were.
Then let it be real. What do you mean, bro? What? It's competitive. And I think he needs to learn the definition of competitive. I swear to God.
Harsh words, right? So it's like, you can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, what's up? Pretending like nothing ever.
Dude, he's acting like he's talking shit behind his back. Dude, like, that's what this feels like. It feels like, oh, dude, yeah, it's like those people that say, oh, how are you gonna hang out with this person the next day after you just talk shit about them to me, like a second ago? It's not even the same thing. That's what I feel like he's trying to come out with this, and it's just not the same thing, dude.
That's not real.
And this right here is a perfectly good example of why people call Drake soft and emotional. You can't act this way.
True.
And then sit back and wonder
Soy
why
boy,
people are
soy boy Drake, 69 God.
labeling you as such. Like, this is why. And it's interesting because when Drake came into the game, he seemed to understand that competition came with the genre.
It's a great thing, though, to be competitive with those.
Even that makes it even worse. That just makes him look like a fucking retard. Holy shit. He knew in going into this it would be competitive, and just like, oh, why are they being competitive? What? Bro, remember, guys, multi-millionaire singer, songwriter, top of the charts, has multiple Grammys. This is Drake, guys. That makes no sense. This is crazy. This man makes millions of dollars.
Those guys, because you're always pushing yourself. I mean,
and look, Drake was not a rapper that you could just push around. He did go toe-to-toe with people before. Back in the day, a Toronto rapper by the name of Aristo. Seriously?
What? When? Who cares? It's a nobody. I don't know who this guy is. Let me see this, all right?
Actually tried to end Drake's career, and it didn't end well for this guy.
Oh my God.
Kick Creator Incentive Program. They're gonna pay an hourly to streamers just for streaming. And
it's the room of resolution. I'm finishing it in here. If I copy buttons flow, you mimicking this.
So when was this? Was this like early Drake? Okay, all right, okay. So he wasn't big, so he wasn't just like punching down. All right, I see. So, okay, he got a W.
It was good riddance. It was lights out. It was a body. And that's what it was, man. And that's why good riddance. And what happened? Good riddance, right? Bye.
I remember when this...
Good riddance, bye. Bro, he recently saw the Spider-Man 3 movie, and he's like, good riddance. That's how he was feeling. He's like, I feel like Toby with the black fucking suit on right now.
Drop because it was all over the hip-hop blogs in Canada. And yeah, we did have hip-hop blogs in Canada in 2009.
Yes, hip-hop blogs were a big thing in the early 2010s going into it. Because, yeah.
they did exist. With all that said,
That's how the early internet was. I don't know why that was a surprising thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, dude. This is crazy. I feel old right now. This is bad.
Drake dropped Nothing Was the Same, and we get to hear the first subliminal shot for Kendrick. On the track titled The Language, Drake immediately starts out with a shot.
Bro, of course he started. I'm not fucking surprised.
I don't know why they been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring.
So, when Kendrick's Control verse dropped, Drake stated on multiple occasions that he did not find the verse impressive, that he thought...
What? What? He said it wasn't Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Thought it was for shock.
It was such a good verse. What are you talking about, Drake? You're just mad because he called you out and you got all sensitive about it. You're like, oh, he's being competitive in a competitive setting that I knew it was gonna be competitive from the beginning. What? Bro, I'm losing my mind, dude.
Value, and that it would soon be forgotten.
But it was real cool for like, you know, a couple weeks. But like, if I asked you, for example, like, how does that verse start?
One of Drake's more notable claims was that Kendrick had a great first album, but he questioned whether or not he could do it again.
And he did. And he did it again and again and again. And again.
And as far as...
Bro, like, To Pimp a Butterfly Alright. My personal favorite is Good Kid, Mad City, alright? Amazing second album. His first album gets overlooked all the time. It's Section 80, okay? I've already said this. But To Pimp a Butterfly is seen as his best album by most people to date. And then I don't know where people put Damn and Mr. Morale and Untitled. I don't know where people put those, but I gotta make a tier list of his albums at this point.
Kendrick goes like, I can't wait to see what he does because now it's time to show and prove. And consistency it's been one album. Consistency is like you need more than one album. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's time to show and prove. And
Drake claimed that he was all about putting out memorable bodies of work as opposed to creating moments.
When it comes to competition, I'm more worried about consistency. I'm more worried about bodies of work.
However, Drake continues to send
Consistencies and bodies of work. What? So he's like the Renaissance painting of rap. Oh boy. Okay.
And some more shots.
Any nigga that's talking that shit just to get a reaction.
Again, Drake refers to Kendrick as someone that wrote the Control verse to get attention.
It wasn't to get attention, it was to get you guys up off your asses and start making better, like, music. What are you talking about?
I am the kid with the motor mouth. I am the one you should worry about.
Yeah, you do have a motor mouth. Jesus Christ, stop yapping.
A motor mouth is defined as a person who talks quickly and continuously.
Okay, you didn't need to put that in the video, I'm not gonna lie, Chief.
Often without considering what they're saying. In this case, someone that raps fast.
What? He think because Kendrick raps fast? Dude, what? Kendrick has so many flows, bro. Like, and you're worried about the fast ones? What are you talking about? Okay, whatever.
Is clearly about Kendrick.
Talking that shit with your back to me, just know it always get back to me.
So outside of the DMX comment, there were some other interviews where Kendrick had laughed at Drake's expense.
I heard about you touring with Drake. Yeah. I was like, that's dope, that's dope. But I was like, well, I hope he doesn't hang with Drake too hard because Drake isn't exactly doing what we thought he would, what many of nerdy backpackers like myself thought he might be doing a few years ago.
Right. And honestly, man, at this point, I would not be one bit surprised if Kendrick said something behind Drake's back and it got back to him. Like, I wasn't surprised at all. At the 2013
he was shit stirring. He was laughing at him, bro. That's funny.
Kendrick decided to throw some gas on the fire. He went into the awards with the most nominations at 14, and Drake was a very close second with 13. However, Kendrick would be the man to come out on top, winning Lyricist of the Year, MVP of the Year, Album of the Year, and Feature of the Year. Drake also came out with a handful of awards for Best Hip Hop Video, Track of the Year, and People's Champ. However, it would be Kendrick again.
Dude, so I assume Drake was getting, like, really upset and mad that Kendrick was just laughing at him, thinks he's a laughingstock, and still doing better than him. Dude, he got so upset, didn't he? Oh my god.
That stole the show.
Yeah, and nothing been the same since they dropped control and tucked the sense of the rapper back in his pajama clothes.
He murdered him back then. It ended back then. He murdered him the first time, bro. This isn't the first time. Oh my god, bro. It's been going on for years. Yes, I know. Subliminals here and there, but that just murdered him right there. He just fucking, yeah, Drake, you're sensitive. Stop rapping. If you're gonna get upset about a competitive rap battle, bro. Oh my god.
Jokes on you, high five. I'm bulletproof, your shots will never penetrate. Pin a tail on a donkey, boy, you been a fake.
Oh, dude, he knew he was fake back then. He's like, I see right through you. Holy shit.
So, pretty self-explanatory. Kendrick uses Drake's album titled Nothing Was the Same to call him out for being sensitive regarding the control verse. And this whole thing got a lot of people excited, and just the very next day, Sway asked Kendrick if the bars were meant for Drake.
People want to know, was that directed towards Drake or anybody in particular?
That was just us having fun as usual.
But Drake.
Oh, that's obviously about Drake,
just
dude.
A few weeks later, he came with some more subliminal shots on a future track titled Shit. And that's the name of the song, Shit. But
what?
I always liked this record.
Bro, why would you name a record that? That's my... Bro, he does not sound like he should be on this beat, bro. He sounds like a pipsqueak trying to rap over a dark, ominous, droning fucking beat, bro. Like, this is... What? He sounds like a fucking pipsqueak, bro. Everyone going down there! Oh my god, dude. Yeah, see, if I was Kendrick and I saw Drake sound like a pipsqueak on a beat like this on a song called Shit, I'd be laughing too because it's ironic.
I hear you talk about your city like you run there. Then I brought my tour to your city. You my son there, nigga.
And to me, this is one of the best subliminal shots of the whole saga. Like,
I
Drake
don't think
sounds
so.
like Jay-Z here. It's a very Hove-like thing to say where he's just completely sunning Kendrick. So, it's been known that Kendrick puts on heavy for the West Coast, claiming that he's the king, but Drake refers to him as his son because Kendrick went on his first big tour with Drake, and of course they had some shows.
Bro, who cares if you brought him on his first tour? Or on a tour, dude. Who cares? Didn't you go on his... Like, what? It's like, yeah, bro, you had to hop on my tour, dude. But I hate when people act like that. They do a nice thing for you, and they're like, huh, well, bro, you're my little bro now. Like, what? No. You did a nice thing. It's like a nice thing. But, like, what the fuck? And then using it as a weapon is kind of stupid.
Shows in California. At the time, even Kendrick admitted that he was not used to these large crowds.
The transition of me doing...
Yeah, it's his early days, bro. Now he raps in front of millions.
The 2,000 venues I've been doing back then is a little sketchy for me doing this 10,000. I gotta really work magic.
I even found a Kendrick tweet from 2012 when he was on tour with Drake, where he says, "Finally home, LA, Club Paradise, let's see what happens tonight."
And if a nigga say my name, he the hot shit. But if I say that nigga name, he still the hot shit.
So this one clearly a reference to Kendrick's control verse. A lot of MCs responded to Kendrick with a verse of their own, and Drake is basically claiming that, given the fact that he's a bigger artist, if he says Kendrick's name, he's just doing him a favor. And this next one's not even a diss. I just want to show you guys my favorite line from the song.
And niggas ain't got it, grill, still ice grill hating. I know you already know Mike Will made it. Just looking at the numbers, nigga, I feel amazing. I'll call Michael Jordan up and Mike Will make it. I'm the young rap.
You know, he just signed a deal with Jordan. Mike Will made the beat. Shit's fire. Come on. However, just a few days later, an issue of Vibe magazine was released, and Drake talks about Kendrick again.
Bro,
like
dude, he he invaded his mind, bro. He cannot stop yapping about Kendrick, and all Kendrick is doing is just sitting there laughing at him.
Messed with the rollout of his album. Where it became an issue is that I was rolling out an album while that verse was still bubbling, so my album rollout became about this thing. Drake then continues to position himself.
Bro, he ruined his whole album release. He's like, oh, dude, I don't want it to be about all this beef between me and Kendrick, bro. I just wanted to be about me and my music, man. He fucked it up, man. Bro, that's hilarious.
As someone that is above anything that Kendrick has to say.
You couldn't tell I don't like Drake.
He's hungry, so he's going to do what he has to do, like the BET cypher, but again, it's not enough for me to go. I have to realize I'm being baited, and I'm not going to fall. Jordan doesn't have to play pickup to prove that he can play ball. No offense. Now, at this point in the story, we're about to witness one of the biggest upsets in Grammy history. At the 56th Annual Grammy Awards, Kendrick lost the Hip Hop Album of the Year.
Yeah, to
Macklemore.
What? Yeah, that's the reason why. I think that's the only reason why. And I think Macklemore was like, bro, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have won this.
And rightfully so, people were outraged.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
All you gotta do is look at Pharrell's face, because it says it all.
What the fuck is this?
Did you say he's a human hero?
He's just trying to get off the stage as quickly as possible. Like, why did they get me to do this? Macklemore feeling the heat.
Dude, every artist in that room was just like, huh? Why did Macklemore win? It should have been Kendrick. And that's
decided to text Kendrick afterwards and say that he felt he should have won and that he got robbed. And it would have been a nice gesture if he didn't take a screenshot of the text and post it on social media for everyone to see. And just a month later, Drake...
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have did that, bro. You should have just kept that private. Now you look like a fool.
Gave his 2 cents in a Rolling Stone interview. You won. Why are you posting your text message? Just chill. Take your W, and if you feel like you didn't deserve it, go get better, make better music.
Bro, ain't no way this man, out of all people, is going to give this guy advice about take a chill pill when he's been getting upset about Kendrick and won't stop talking about him, bro.
It felt cheap. It didn't feel genuine. Why do that? Why feel guilt? You think those guys would pay homage to you if they won? To name just Kendrick? That shit made me feel funny. No, in that case, you robbed everybody. We all need text messages. Now you guys tell me, does Drake seem like he's
Oh, we all need to... he made it about himself. What?
defending Kendrick in this article? Or does it seem like he's salty because he's not in the mix? At this point, the feud dies down for about 8 months, and Drake even had some very kind words for Kendrick at his OVO Fest when he brought out J. Cole.
And while you all got your phones out, I want to shout out my nigga Kendrick Lamar.
Bro, what is that, bro? He was talking all this shit, and now he's saying, yeah, shout out the homie Kendrick Lamar. Isn't that the fake type of shit you were just talking about, bro? What?
Kendrick was on my album. We went on tour together. That's one of the hardest niggas alive right there. He's legendary, so shout out to him. He should be standing right there.
However, it looks like Kendrick did not get the message, as just 2 months later, he responds to Drake's Motormouth line on a J-Rock track titled
Kendrick is like, nah, fuck you, homie. I don't give a fuck about you, about that homie shit. I'm about to come back with that shit you said about me, bro. Bro, dude, I am so... This has been boiling for fucking centuries, bro. Like a century, like not centuries, fucking a decade, dude. More than a decade. It's been going on for a long time, and it finally came out.
Clearly a response to Drake's subliminal on the language. Again, Kendrick inserts himself as the king, and he doesn't seem to think that Drake can go to distance with him. And it will be just 2 weeks later where Kendrick gets asked about this alleged diss.
You know, a lot of rumors are with the Drake thing. Like, you know, did you really bring the Drake thing back with the J Rock single, or what's that about?
What? I ain't hear about
the Drake feud. Or,
look at him going. Damn, man, you're disgusting.
I think that's people digging in. That's people digging in way too far.
Once again, we're all reaching, and it's not about Drake. And just a few days later,
it is about Drake. Come on, Kendrick, stop doing that shit. Just say it was.
And this time,
you gotta be the king. You gotta act like it, bro. Come on. What the fuck?
He said that all the people that mattered understood it, and for the people who didn't, they don't matter.
The people that respected, you know, was you know, people that knew the deal.
Yeah.
What's the important people that respected and knew what it was, and you know, people that don't respect it, obviously, they're just people that don't get it, and you know, really didn't matter.
And again, Kendrick claims that the chances of seeing him and Drake go head-to-head is slim to none because they're two different artists.
It's just a whole nother dynamic. I can't see myself going bar for bar with Drake. You know, we're two different type of artists. You dig what I'm saying?
eat Drake. I've argued that.
And I honestly feel
Yeah, that was a friend. That was Kendrick in a friendly way saying, "Bro, he cannot go toe to toe with me, bro. He cannot." That's Kendrick's friendly way of saying, "Yeah, no, Drake would get washed." And even Charlemagne right there, just like, "Yeah, you'd eat him alive."
feel like this is just Kendrick downplaying
What's up, Xylee? Hello.
Drake as not being on his level. I don't think he respects Drake. I don't think he really ever respected Drake. And there's some underlying meaning behind it.
I mean, like, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
When he keeps saying it.
Would Drake be somebody you would like to have some fun with?
Nah, I couldn't. We come from two different worlds, two different backgrounds. I really don't see that playing out, as entertaining. Maybe to, the people listening, but not for.
It's just Kendrick being friendly on an interview, saying like, yeah, he's just being cordial. He's just like, yeah, no, I don't fuck with him. I don't really fuck with him, bro. Nope.
Myself.
Even then, Kendrick was classified as the savior of hip-hop. He was embraced by everyone just for the art.
Because he was born in the culture. He was molded by it. Unlike Drake, who is fed a copper spoon. That's the reason why more people like Kendrick when it comes to rap music. Like, pure, like, hip-hop culture likes Kendrick more than they do Drake. That's the reason why. That's why they're playing him at all the clubs right now. And every time someone plays fucking Drake, they're booing it. Because they're like, nah, bro. Hell no.
Whereas someone like Drake...
The whole West Coast is bumping this shit, all right?
Really had to go to distance to prove himself. And even then, he could never win over the fans that admired a certain level of lyricism. Many consider Drake to be a pop star. And I feel like Kendrick is saying...
I agree. He's a pop star. He's trying to be a rapper. That's what Kendrick is trying to say. He's like, this guy's fake as hell. He's putting on this persona, And it's just like the fakest thing I've ever seen. And that's what he's trying to like come at him for. A lot more than that. A lot more than that as well.
This without really saying it.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store.
I'm about to pay you to get off my screen in a second. YouTube Premium.
Myself.
However, next Drake drops his surprise mixtape. If you're reading this, it's too late. And
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're reading this, it's too late came out. Everybody in school was just bumping this. Everybody was. He's just like, they're trying to drain me of my energy. I'm just like, bro, all right. I'm like, there were some bangers on here, I'm not gonna lie. This was a good mixtape.
On that project, he had some more shots for Kendrick.
They gon' say your name on them airwaves. They gon' hit you up right after like it's only rap.
So, Drake had claimed previously that he saw Kendrick just 5 days after the Control verse, and it was all love.
I know that verse had no malice behind it because I saw him 5 days later at the VMAs, and it was all love.
And at this...
Yeah, because he was in... Exactly, Xylee. This is what I'm trying to say, Xylee. Exactly. Kendrick is more about the culture. Drake is a pop princess. Exactly. He's always talking about, oh, I make the top of the charts. I made you, lil homie. He's all about the money. Kendrick's like, nah, bro, I'm about the culture. I'm about the culture this music was bred in, all right? This music was, like, molded by and, like, all that other stuff. Oh, my God. But, yeah, what I was saying before is... this whole thing about him saying he's like, oh no, but he was friendly with me afterward. Yeah, because he was a friendly invite to battle with him and make better music. All of us can make better music. That's basically what he was saying. He was trying to like up everybody's game. It's a competitive fucking thing. That's what rap is. Rap is competitive. And Drake just can't understand that because he's a pop princess. He gets too upset.
This time, Drake was the talk of the town because this surprise project made a big splash, so just a few weeks later, Kendrick decided to shake things up and finally dropped his long-awaited album by...
Oh, and he blew him right out of the water. He blew him right out of the water. As soon as this dropped, everybody was bumping this afterward, and I didn't hear about Drake for like 5 months straight. It was crazy, bro. Kendrick was also collabed with Beth Gibbons, and I love her. She was the vocalist for Portishead. I didn't even know that. That is an interesting fact I actually didn't know. Thank you very much, Kangaloope. I actually have to look into that now, too. Holy crap.
Surprise. as well.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas.
Naturally, fans and the media pitted the two albums against.
Why would you can't compare this to this? This is, bro, what? I have never heard anybody that loves rap music say, "Oh yeah, if you're reading this, it's too late." He's like one of the greatest hip hop albums of this century, dude. Of like this like past 20 years, dude. I didn't hear that about this. I heard it about Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. It's still going on to this day. People are like, yeah, this is probably one of the greatest rap albums that has ever been created. And it's true. Same with Good Kid, Mad City. I'll add that in there because I'm very biased and I love that album. Mother, I'm so... Oh, dude, so that was her. Okay, all right. Now I know what you're talking about, Kangalope.
Against each other. Kendrick, bruh, how do you let Drake drop a mixtape that goes harder than your album?
What? Kendrick, bruh. How do you let Drake drop a mixtape that goes harder than your... What? Is this guy delusional? Is this guy brain dead? Does he have like an earworm that doesn't allow him to hear good music? What's going on here? This guy needs to get checked out, okay? Matman. Darth Matthew, alright?
Freaking mixtape. Not gonna compare Drake and Kendrick anymore because they're not even playing the same sport right now.
Dude, this guy gets it. EST 95, alright? This guy gets it, alright? This guy's a little bit less... This guy's not delusional at all, unlike the last guy.
Kendrick is in his own league. And comparing these projects makes zero sense. It's apples to oranges. Drake...
Agreed.
Drake's project was great for club DJs, gym playlist, cruising in the car, whereas Kendrick's album touched on real-world issues, was chanted...
Exactly, bro. Dude, this is this album single-handedly, like, changed the culture a little bit. Like, they changed the culture of, like, those areas that he grew up in. Like, that entire culture, dude. People were bumping this during protests. They were chanting lyrics for... Like, it was crazy.
Protest, and is looked at today as one of the greatest hip-hop albums.
Number 19. Number 19. Okay? And where is, you know, if you're reading this is too late on there, probably, like, number 5,000.
However, Drake wasn't done as he let another one go on the game's track 100.
I would have all of your fans if I didn't go poppin'. I stayed on some conscious shit.
Again, Kendrick had just released The Pimp a Butterfly, his most conscious album to date, and Drake is basically saying that he could do that style if he wanted, but he's on a...
Oh, but you haven't, because it wouldn't work out for you, because you can't. You should try that. You should try that, Drake. You said you could do it. You should try it. Let's see it. Let's see these amazing bars that you have. Write them yourself this time, though. Write them yourself.
Different mission with his music. Also important to note, the video for the...
Oh, and speaking of ghostwriters, how... Kendrick smacked your entire writer's room and you. And you! He smacked everybody in your whole writer's room. That shit was crazy, dog, okay?
This track was filmed in Compton. So Drake is saying all this while in Kendrick City.
I'm in the club every time that they play the competition.
Yeah, because the game let you over there. That's the only reason why. If the game wasn't there right now, they'd be like, what the fuck is Drake doing here, bro? What's this guy doing here?
If they even play the competition, then I seen the response again.
These people in the background are just like, oh, dude, we're in a game music video, dude. I don't know why Drake's here, but...
Now, the game was asked about this, and he didn't seem to think it was a shot at Kendrick, but he also didn't count it out.
Drake was taking subliminals at Kendrick on that song, and Kendrick called it and wanted to return something. I think that would be great for hip-hop.
However, one of the...
See, you wonder why... See, even the game gets it, Drake. It's good for hip-hop because it makes it more competitive and people make better songs. Jesus Christ, you need to get that through that, your fucking big-ass skull, bro. You got a big-ass head, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The worst things to be exposed for as a rapper was about to happen to Drake.
Oh.
On July 22nd, 2015.
Ah, dude, when this happened, this also went crazy. Everybody thought Drake won. Which, in my opinion, he kind of did with the way he played it. With the angle he played, he completely decimated Meek, and everybody saw him as a joke, and we're just making memes about him.
Meek Mill took to Twitter to expose Drake for having ghostwriters.
10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands, man.
I can remember having a conversation with my little brother on the phone, and we were both saying, like, there's no way. There's no way that Drake has ghostwriters because he's too good of a writer himself. It just doesn't make
Well, that's one part of his fakeness.
sense.
Ready for the next game?
No, I'm not ready for the
Visit
next game.
G2A.com and browse
Good website,
thousands
by
of
the
keys
way.
for games
They're not
and
sponsoring
DLC.
me, though. But, you know.
But boy, were we wrong.
Okay, 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands.
Quentin Miller. Quentin Miller. Oh, bruh.
Did you hear the reference tracks? Line for line, word for word. This is bad. No, it's a terrible time to be a Drake fan. Shortly after Meek's tweets, the reference tracks would leak to support the ghostwriter allegations, and now we get back to Kendrick, who just a few months earlier made reference to rappers with ghostwriters on his single King Kunta.
But a rapper with a ghostwriter. What the fuck happened? I swore I went down.
So basically, Kendrick found out about this ghostwriting shit months before we did, and months before it even got exposed. And Kendrick is basically
Well, yeah,
saying, like,
he's on the
I
end.
know what you
He's
know,
on the
buddy.
know.
I'm not going to say anything, but I know. With all that said, as everyone knows, Drake responded to Meek Mill with a now legendary diss record back to back.
Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97, whoa.
And being a day one Drake fan, for me personally, I was never more proud of Drake in his whole entire career than when he dropped back to back.
The new record, back to back, tough tune. Tough tune.
But once again, Kendrick responds to Drake just 1 month later on Dr. Dre's Compton album.
But there are 2 Joe Budden tracks that dropped back then as well. That people don't talk about. You know, everybody laughs at Joe Budden, but if you go and look at the lyrics of those songs, he absolutely murdered Drake. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm no cap. On God, for real, he actually murdered him with what he said in those songs. It was crazy, bro. Fucking wild.
In this one, Kendrick references Drake's recent track, Enemies.
Got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
Kendrick is once again talking about
Drake, I think the reason why you have so many enemies is because you carry yourself as this kind of person. You're insufferable.
how Drake keeps going the subliminal route, which at the end of the day is really no different from what he's doing, but he didn't stop there as he did it again on another song from the same album.
They liable to bury him, they nominated 6 to carry him. The beef is on his breath, inheriting the drama better than the great white. This is life in my aquarium.
The words "they nominated 6 to carry him" could potentially be a Drake reference, given the fact that Toronto is referred to as the 6. And if this is the case, Kendrick is basically saying that everyone seems to think that Drake is his greatest opponent, but that he's a great white and that this is his aquarium, aka...
Bro. Dude, he was slick with that one. That makes sense. He's like, yo, I'm basically like a great white shark and you're a fucking goldfish from somebody's bowl. You're nothing to me, Drake. If I wanted to end you now, I could, but I'll let you do your thing. Bro, he's been waiting on this for years, bro, and he absolutely you know, he took it home. He destroyed him.
He's the king of hip hop.
And you ever look back on any and feel like you'd like to change any of the things that you've written, or
It'll be me saying I want to go deeper. I should have went deeper.
I
shouldn't have held back.
I shouldn't have held back. Oh, dude, if he's talking about Drake and he felt, dude.
And at this point, Kendrick finally gets his well-deserved moment at the Grammys, winning 5 awards, but more importantly, he finally clinched the Best Rap Album category with To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, glory to God, that's for sure.
Drake also racked up a bunch of accolades in 2015. If you're reading this, it's too late. Broke Spotify's record for 17.3 million streams in its first week. Hotline Bling had dominated the charts, and his collaborative album with Future also did crazy numbers. And I mean, even at this point, anything Drake touches is gonna do numbers. Next, we get some insight.
Yeah, because he's a pop star, bro. He basically caters to the popular audience, which is normies that aren't part of the culture.
Information that this situation between Drake and Kendrick could have got really ugly. Former NFL player turned commentator Marcel.
Dude, you know what happened after Drake made More Life, okay? When he worked with those British people and he was talking like he was from like the slums of Britain. He's like, "Why you cheesing, fam? Hey bruv, hey brother." Like from the fucking slums in Britain or whatever. People started doing it around me, and I was just like, bruh, y'all people need to stop it, okay? You need to stop. This is bad. People are saying fam, like in that way. They're saying fam. And I'm like, bro, no, stop it.
Marcellus Wiley wouldn't say any names, but said that years earlier he interviewed one of the two rappers and it completely went off on the other.
The Drake Kendrick beef, when it was really starting to brew.
Yeah.
I was on Sports Nation at the time, and we taped the interview with one of the people, and that one person went in on the other person. We were ready to let this go, but then that one person's team made sure that didn't get out.
Oh, let me guess. Oh, dude, which team could it have been? Kendrick or Drake? Who could it have been? I feel like since Drake is really sensitive, it was probably him. He used to be like, yo, fuck you, fam. Fuck you, fam. Hey, you're not my brother, eh?
Marcellus was quoted in a DJ Vlad interview as saying that the person went so hard in this interview that it could have brought the beef to the heights of 50 Cent and John.
Oh, and it went further than that. Well, did it? I don't know. That was a pretty good beef back then. Ja Rule and 50 Cent was a really, dude, that was a really good beef that people overlook as well. People overlook that beef for some reason. I don't know why. 50 Cent absolutely destroyed Ja Rule. We can all come to that conclusion, obviously, because, you know, anybody that, you know, knows about it knows about it. But, has it gone further? Has it gone further now? Now that you know, the Weeknd's fucking thing shot up? I don't know. No, I think it's, you know, still better. 50 and Ja Rule beef better, okay?
Gotta keep in
I don't know. This is tough.
mind, Marcellus is trying to sell a book, and he claimed that in this book, he would expose everything that was said and who said it. And I bought the book. I spent the $13.99.
Yeah, true. It was one-sided, so it was like a beatdown. True. I didn't take that into perspective, to be honest with you. Yup. Okay. Well, Drake did have that, you know, Family Matters, which I think was a good comeback, but then after that, I think he lost.
99. I didn't read it.
So it wasn't entirely one-sided this time around with Kendrick and Drake. I think it was a good 75-25, pretty much.
I searched it, and here's what he had to say. We even got Drake on tape talking major shit about Kendrick during an interview. Of course, after watching the interview, Drake's publicist wouldn't let us air that tape, but we still got...
I knew it. It was Drake's publicist. How did I know?
Got it. Take my word for it. So that's it. That is the big expose. Like, I too was cheated, hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray by Marcellus Wiley. Now, we need to take any self-promotion tactics with a grain of salt, but the date surrounding this thing is very interesting. Kendrick drops the Control verse on August 12, 2013. In a Hot 97 interview on September 24th, Drake was very bitter, and the very next day, September 25th, Drake appears on ESPN. And you guys could tell me what you think, but to me...
Okay. I don't know what he was trying to go with. I'm confused by what he was saying. But anyways, that shit was already like the old East Coast, West Coast beef back in the day. You know what? Now I think about it, it did feel like it gave off the same energy. That's why I was so excited every time both of them dropped tracks. I was like, holy fuck, dude. And what's up, Gaming Witch? How's it going?
I believe this story. I believe that Drake did this, 100%.
I personally enjoy making like great music and bodies of work over like being the talk of Twitter for like 5 days, you know.
However, in 2016, one man dominated the charts, and that was Drake, smashing record after record, pumping out hit after hit, views sold.
Well, I think it's because Kendrick was in the kitchen at that point. He's like, all right, I got something cooking up.
1 million in its first week and went on to become quadruple platinum that year. He had several #1 records.
Views wasn't even that good, dude. Views wasn't even that good. It was overhyped. Wasn't even that good of a fucking... I don't know. Every time Drake dropped, everybody was talking about it. It was really annoying. I'm alright, just got home from work. Well, you can relax and sit back and hear me talk about Kendrick and Drake and why they hate each other and the whole history.
Such as Work with Rihanna, For Free with DJ Khaled, and One Dance with WizKid. One Dance actually became Spotify's most streamed song ever, and Spotify also announced that Drake was the most streamed artist of 2016. Basically, in 2016, Drake just dominated. And speaking of For Free by DJ Khaled, Drake actually mentioned Kendrick on that song. Again, this appears to be more of a friendly nod to Kendrick, where Drake is referencing.
Dude, I don't get this flip-floppy nature from him. He's like, alright, he's cool. Oh, dude, I hate him. Oh, he's cool. Dude, this is what Kendrick was talking about. He's just like, bro, you're so fake. It's unbelievable. What I did was try to bring, hip-hop to a higher, level, with the competitive nature. But you're just straight up fake, dude.
His song, which is also called For Free.
This dick ain't free.
However, 2017 was about to start, and Kendrick was about to take some of the most direct shots at Drake to date.
The Heart Part 4. Oh my god, dude. You should look at the comments. You should look at the comments of The Heart Part 4 on YouTube. And it is... Dude, oh my god. Actually, we're gonna look at it right now. No, let me go to YouTube, okay? The Heart Part 4. Whatever, fuck the space. I don't know if I'll get copyright for this, but I'm gonna pause it, so... Alright, good, it's on an ad. Dude, look at these lyrics. Dude, people... Dude, people were like, oh no, dude. Kendrick and him are not in the same league. Hold on. There were so many good ones in here. 7 days ago, 7 days ago. Oh my god. See, people are like, yup. Don't tell a lie on me, and I won't tell the truth about you. Dude, people went to those comments, they were like, bro, this is like a whole comment section of like things that aged like milk and the things that aged like fine wine. It was people saying like, yo, Drake shouldn't even try to beef with Kendrick. And people were like, dude, if they ever get into a rap battle, Drake is so gonna beat him because he's more popular. And I'm just like, oh my god.
What's most interesting about this track in particular is the timing of when Kendrick put it out. Drake had just dropped his project More Life, which was mostly a happy-go-lucky summer vibe that contained no shots at Kendrick whatsoever, and just a few days later, Kendrick drops this surprise, aggressive 116-bar track that is full of shots at Drake.
Yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the greatest rapper alive. So damn great,
Motherfucker, I've died.
It's no secret that Drake has
What you're
claimed
feeling
to be
now is a
somewhere
paranormal
on this
vibe.
top
Oh, dude, I love that song.
5 list, but more recently on More Life,
he's like, I got a Hills. I think he said he has like, oh yeah, your condo's in Compton. You're still in reach. Dude, when he said that, I'm like, oh, dude, he's talking about Drake there. Back when this song first came out like 7 years ago, I'm like, dude, he's talking about Drake there. He's talking about Drake, dude. Let's go. Is he finally going to destroy Drake?
He claimed that he would.
And then it didn't happen. It was just subliminals back and forth again. And then finally, after a long-awaited, more than 11 years, we've been waiting. It finally happened. Let's go.
Was number 1 on that list.
I think it's been more than 11 years, bro. 2009. Yeah, I
know I said top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got one. Thought you had one, but it's not one, nigga. No.
So let me get this straight. Kendrick hears this track, gets the pen out, jumps in the booth, and sends a clear message just a few days after Drake drops that he's the.
And he was also talking about Big Sean in that song. I think there was like one subliminal in it. He was talking about multiple people in the song, but mostly to Drake.
Best rapper alive.
Ho Jay-Z, Hall of Fame, sit your punk ass down.
Drake's been known.
Oh yeah, because Drake came at Jay-Z, and this was before like. All right, the allegations of him with the P. Diddy stuff and him being a weirdo has been going on for years, but the thing is, people like were just like on Jay-Z's side, everybody liked Jay-Z, and Kendrick's like, bro, why are you trying to beef with Jay-Z? He's like one of the greatest. Like, what are you doing, moron? He's like, sit your punk ass down, bro.
To draw comparisons between himself and Hove, so it only makes sense that this shot was directed at Drake.
And then I think Jay-Z literally said, oh, you're softer than the lacrosse team. That's what he said to Drake. He's like, bro, you're softer than the lacrosse team. I'm like, bro. Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
I used to want to be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay.
Lastly, Kendrick ends off the track.
I wanted to be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay, bro. I don't see a Billy next to your name yet, buddy. Jay's a businessman with very, very bad allegations against him because, you know, he, in my opinion, something's going on there, bro. Something's definitely going on, allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? Something's definitely going on there, but he's a businessman, bro. He's got things outside of rap now, like way outside of rap. He owns businesses, land, property now. Like he's a billionaire, dude. Drake is like in the millions. He's just like, oh, I just make music and sell shoes and clothes.
Track to surprise fans and warn Drake that he's got a new album coming in a few weeks.
You know what time it is, ending up, this is him forever. Y'all got till April the 7th to get your shit together.
Kendrick was really strategic in releasing this track as it took most of the attention off Drake's project. And to add insult...
Dude, that was the funny part. As soon as that song came out, everybody's like, oh my god, what is happening in April? What's happening in April? What's happening in April, Kendrick? We need to know! We need to know! Ow. But, dude, it really did take attention away from Drake. I was there when it happened, dude. It was wild.
Insult to injury, his fans flocked to Drake's Instagram account and spammed the number 4 in Roman numerals.
Dude, that shit was funny. I was in there too. I'm telling you right now. I was in there too, right in the Roman numerals, bro. 6217, what's up? You know Miles 1, no diff. Yo, that You Know Miles song, you know, about Kendrick and Drake, fire, all right? Absolute god tier lyricism and, you know, meme rapping.
And Kendrick, true to his word, he drops the album, and he has some more shots for Drake.
Niggas wanna flex on me and be in LA for free, huh? Next time they hit the 10 freeway, we need receipt, huh?
Kendrick references Drake's track For Free, and although Drake is from Toronto, he's lived in Calabasas since 2012. With that said, Kendrick is more than likely talking about how Drake was in Compton while shooting the video for 100. Kendrick is from Compton, probably didn't like it.
Most of y'all throw rocks and try to hide your hand. Just say his name and I promise that you'll see Candyman.
At this point, Kendrick is begging Drake to just call him.
Dude, he's he's trying to bait him so hard, bro. Dude, Kendrick, he's probably, yeah, are you cheesing, fam? He's cheesing, fam, behind the fucking camera every time he just throws out a saloon. He's like, Drake, please take the fucking bait. I need to end you. Everybody needs to see the phony you are, bro. Everybody needs to see it, bro. People need to see that the people you're surrounding yourself with and all the freakish nature that you're into, allegedly, behind the scenes.
To a popular 90s movie, Candyman, where the premise of that movie...
Bro, and he was deleting tweets that made him look like so much worse. He's like, oh yeah, the Predator in the Predator movie is weak. They should have added me in there and I could have been a real Predator. And he deleted it, bro. Oh my god. I got a party at Bill Clinton's house. Oh my god, dude.
Movie is, if you say Candyman's name 5 times, he'll come kill you. Kendrick is basically...
Yeah, he's basically saying, yeah, I'll if he says my name and he finally comes at me, I'm ready to drop it, all right? We're ready to drop the gloves, we're ready to go bar for bar. Eminem and 50 are both waiting to be tried into the beef. Bro, they would both, not gonna lie. I think Eminem and 50 would get the job done easily.
Basically saying, if you say...
It would just be kicking a dead horse at that point.
My name, your career...
Cheers, my horse. No pedo. Allegedly.
...is dead. And I think Kendrick has something on Drake. Something scathing, something that Drake doesn't want to see exposed. We've already seen Drake a couple times now try to dead this thing.
Drake doesn't want to see something exposed. Oh, I wonder what that could have been.
There's more coming, but yeah, Kendrick keeps going. And Kendrick seemingly mocks Drake's style of music on his song God.
You feel some type of way, then
There's nobody gonna tell me that he's not mocking Drake here because Kendrick doesn't usually sound like this. This is Drake. Next, we hear Kendrick on Future's smash hit Mask Off, and this one is a very direct response to one of Drake's shots.
Dude, Future turned on Drake as well. He was like, fuck that dude, bruh. You fake as fuck, dude. That also happened, dude. Shit's wild out here. Future, everybody's turning on Drake. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Everybody is turning on him.
Very clearly a response to Drake's claims on 100 when he claimed that he could take all of Kendrick's fans if he were to pursue the conscious hip-hop lane.
And I stayed on some conscious shit.
But Kendrick had proven time and time again that he could have commercial success and be conscious at the same time. At this point, he had 3 cohesive projects under his belt, all of which were extremely successful.
He's like three in a row, right there. Three jabs. There you go. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Dude, such a good song. Such a good song.
Kendrick had also proved that he could easily navigate the pop music lane, having massively successful features with artists like Taylor Swift.
And then Drake was like, yeah, I'm gonna write a whole song about this and use it as a diss, bro. I'm like, you know what's funny? Oh, dude. You know what's funny? Drake said he was gonna make a conscious album. Still hasn't done it yet. While Kendrick has made a successful pop song, or he's been on a successful pop song. So, dude, Drake, you got to make a conscious album now, dude. You know, I don't think it's gonna happen at this point. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Your brain's not very good.
And again, when you listen to that track, he's not compromising his sound. Like he's still rapping. It's all bars. Now, I'm sure none of you forgot about Drake's ghostwriter claims, and Kendrick didn't forget either. In an interview with Rolling
What's
Stone,
up, Chthonic?
Kendrick gave his 2 cents on the situation. It depends what arena you're putting yourself in. I called myself the best rapper. I cannot call myself the best rapper if I have a ghostwriter. If you're saying
True. That is facts. Rappers, it's a big thing in the culture for rappers to write their own shit. And if they don't write their own shit and they don't tell anybody that somebody else is writing their shit, and it gets out there, it's over, dude. You get looked at as lesser. That's what happens.
you're a different type of artist and you don't really care about the art form of being the best rapper, then so be it. Make great music, but the title, it won't be there.
Exactly.
And no matter how you slice it, the dude is not wrong. To be the best rapper, you need to write your bars. I would be lying if I said that when I found out that Drake had ghostwriters that I didn't look at his music differently. I still listen to his music, but even now, when he says something dope, I got this little voice in the back of my head that says, yeah, it's dope, but did he write it? However, Drake attempts to keep it friendly again by tipping his hat to Kendrick when Damn outsold More Life by over 100,000. Amazing to see our music moving. A fan had also commented, get Drake, Kendrick.
Bro, why is he always... Dude, I think Kendrick even said this on Euphoria. He's looking for digital hugs. Like, he's saying shit like, get Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole on the same record. Like, he's liking shit like that, saying, oh yeah, we out here, we're the best. Like, who's we?
Kendrick and J.
Who's we?
Cole on the same record, and Drake liked the comment. Now, I hope at this point you guys can see the theme of Drake trying to squash it. And Kendrick seemingly responds to Drake's praise on his track All the Stars with SZA.
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience. How do you live like this? Well,
this is a horrible ad experience.
Kendrick is not trying to hear it. Just save the bullshit.
Dude, he's like, yeah, save the bullshit, bro. Come on.
I don't even like you, bro. Like, which is true. However, on the exact same day, Drake drops a track with some of his most obvious shots to date, Diplomatic Immunity.
They try to compare us, but like a job straight out of high school, there's no you and I taught you everything you know, now you got student pride.
Drake does not like the Kendrick comparisons, and he brings it back to when he helped Kendrick with his career early on.
Dude, he always brings it back to that. He's like, I made you. I think Kendrick would have made it either way. Top Dog would have found him, because Top Dog still made it, bro. So, like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
What makes this clearly about Kendrick is the No You and I line, which were both tracks from Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly. The two would then...
If you never heard I by Kendrick Lamar, go and listen to it. Very good song.
...go head-to-head at the 2018 Billboard Awards. Many question who would be crowned as
There's two versions of the song. Listen to both of them.
Rapper of the Year, and once again, Kendrick came out drastically ahead. And yet again, Drake attempts to be friendly by sharing some old Twitter DMs.
Bro, he's always trying to be friendly and then taking shots, bro. Like, what do you... Like, but not even in a competitive way. He's just talking. He's not even, like, writing a song or anything. He is, yeah, sometimes he is like saying that, but he's also like going on interviews and saying like sneaky shit. Like it's so weird, bro.
Between himself and Kendrick. Yo, my man, what's the word? Finishing my project, Section 80. When you back in Cali? I know that shit'll be incredible.
Bro, why is he even showing this? He's trying to lil bro him again, dude. It's not gonna happen. You can't lil bro Kendrick at this point, brother. It's not gonna happen.
We gotta do something for real. I'll be back for BET Awards this month. And this could be one of two things.
Even this, he's Canadian. Like Kendrick said, you know what? I would do that before I would let a Canadian wigga make Pac turn in his grave. He's like, yeah.
Really, like Drake could be saying, look, man, we used to be cool. Like, remember? Can we get back to that? Or he could be just
He had a copper spoon in Canada, while Kendrick is actually from the culture.
throwing this back in Kendrick's face again that he's the one that gave him a start and like, I put you on, remember? Regardless of the reasoning, Drake still had another subliminal for Kendrick on Sandra's Rose.
Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form amongst the mortal men.
Again, Drake makes reference to another track from To Pimp a Butterfly with the words mortal men. In this one, Drake continues to insert himself as being a caliber.
Dude, fucking Kendrick's just laughing at him at this point, dude. He's in his head.
Above Kendrick.
But I don't know. I'm no mortal man.
And Drake ends off the year with even more compliments for Kendrick in a Rap Radar interview.
I have a lot of respect for, the other two guys that I'm constantly, up against, which is like Cole and Kendrick.
Three-headed monster.
Yeah. So I have a lot of respect for those guys because they also continue to, stay true to what we started with.
Because they continue to stay true. This is such bullshit. Get out of here, you bullshit artist, Drake. Get out of here with the, yeah, we're the best. You're always saying we, bro. They don't like you, little homie. He doesn't like you. He's made it pretty clear. And you just keep trying to be buddy-buddy with him. It's crazy. What's up, Leia? How's it going?
And finding new ways to do it.
However, things go quiet in 2020. Keep in mind, Kendrick wasn't releasing any music, and fans started to question if the feud was over.
Dude, when Kendrick's in the lab, he is dropping some heat when he comes back. That's what he does, bro. He takes his time to make his projects, to make them good. Where Drake just drops one like every, I don't know how many fucking years, like every year at this point. Like every other year. Take your time with your projects, bro.
Over.
I don't think that the Drake-Kendrick tension is dead. I think that last decade,
Dude, Joe Budden called it. It never died. It until Drake died, recently.
Fought as long as they could fought, and the decade ended without us having a decisive winner. And I don't think either of them have gotten off of that.
And people call Joe crazy all the time, but Joe Budden is right about a lot of shit. He is. And while Kendrick has gone ghost, nowhere to be found, Drake completely dominated the music business. I'm talking about Oprah's Bank.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna let you shine. I'm gonna let you shine real quick. I feel like that's what Kendrick was like. He's like, I'm gonna let you shine, I'm gonna work on my project, and when I come back, I'm taking that crown back. That's how it was. That's how he's feeling, dude. Every time.
Account, Tootsie Slide, Nonstop, In My Feelings, God's Plan, Nice for What, Pop Star, Life is Good, Chicago Freestyle, Laugh Now, Cry Later. This is just undeniable. Like, there's no other artist on earth.
Dude, once the embassy gets raided, that's how you know. That'll be the bell ringing right there. From whom the bell tolls. The bell is tolling for Drake right now. All right? That's what's happening. If the embassy gets raided, it's over, dude. It's over, dude. If the embassy gets raided, that just comes to show that everything Kendrick said was true. So it makes him look even 3,000 times worse, especially with the things that were said if it does get raided.
Who is doing this, except for Drake. However, in 2021, the boogeyman himself, Kendrick Lamar, rises from the dead and has some shots for Drake on Family Ties with Baby Keem.
Smoking on your top 5 tonight.
Bro, dude, I love this song. Yeah, the cops at Drake's house was because allegedly the Weeknd's security shot at Drake's security and it hit one of Drake's security guards. That's the reason why the cops were there. It wasn't because he was getting raided.
Again, he's firing back at Drake's now overstated top 5 claims.
Top 5, no debating.
Top five, top five, top five.
And Kendrick would continue on to address Drake's claims about being the GOAT.
I am the Omega. PG Lane Rolly Gang as I eat. Don't you address me unless it's with four.
Don't address me unless it's with 4 letters. GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
At the end of the track, Baby Keem seemingly reveals that Drake has been DMing his girl.
Number 2 DM in my that's cool, that's why.
Dude, even Baby Keem was like coming at him, bro. That's hilarious. W Baby Keem.
However, just a month later, Drake would reply to Kendrick again on his song No Friends in the Industry.
Bet not make that shit. Dude, why would Kendrick come at this from a fucking numbers perspective? It's stupid. It's a dumb idea. It's not what rap battles and beef are about. Like, at all. Who cares? Oh, you got a top 5 record? So did I. Like, nobody cares. Let's see who makes the better diss song or the better fucking music.
Drake knows at this point when it comes to...
But fucking Drake is a pop princess, like Xylee said earlier. He looks at it in a pop way, dude. It's not the way you're supposed to look at rap at all.
Selling records, when it comes to breaking records, nobody is standing next to him in hip-hop.
And he, dude, Kendrick's just like, how many more features until you feel like you understand what's going on? How many years has Drake been trying to do this, and he still doesn't get that? Like, it's crazy, dude.
He simply dominates on a commercial scale. With all that said, Drake was now celebrating 10 years of Take Care, and he decided to share an old photo of him and Kendrick. And I get it, like, you know, he helped with the project.
Bro, dude, he just keeps coming back with this, like every time, like, oh yeah, me and Lil Bro, I helped him on his first tour. Like, why are you coming back to this every single time? It's fucking weird, bro, at that point.
Nice gesture, but... why keep doing this? Why keep being friendly to someone who doesn't respect you?
That's what I'm saying. This guy gets it.
However, at this point, 4 years have passed since Kendrick had dropped an album, and while he was on a Milk Box Missing, Drake was still very much active, releasing Certified Lover Boy. That album went on to break Spotify's record for the most streams in a single day, and in that same year, he also had some notable bangers like Wants and Needs with Lil Baby.
Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper.
But finally, after 5 fucking years, we get the
Rain on me, put the blame on me, got hurt, got shame on me.
And sadly, a lot of people did not like this album.
It was a good album. It was great lyricism.
I'm also a big therapy guy because I'm bipolar. I don't really have any choice but not be a therapy guy, but this project definitely connected with me, at least. And it was on this album where Kendrick admitted on a song that he didn't understand why Drake and Kanye squashed their beef.
When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do.
And in my opinion, this is just Kendrick's way of telling Drake that he has zero intentions of ever patching things up with him. And there's people that we meet all the time that we just don't like. Like, sometimes it's for no reason at all. And Kendrick's got a reason. Next, Drake gets extra petty by releasing a dance album, Honestly Nevermind, on Kendrick's birthday.
If I come around you, can I be myself?
Drake knows damn well that Kendrick is the last person that would ever release a project like this one, and what better way of saying, look at how versatile I am, than by
Bro, you're not you're only versatile. You're not even. You're only, like, skilled in one area, and that's pop, bro. Like, honestly. Save the raps to the rap artists, bro.
dropping a project like this on his birthday. Now, I don't think this little stunt bothered Kendrick at all, but it was still pretty strategic from Drake. But Drake
He can play the role of a rapper, but he'll never be one, in my opinion.
was not done yet. On a track with Lil Uzi, he took some really obvious shots at Kendrick. So, just a few months earlier, Kendrick had very similar wording on his N95 track.
Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the humble cock.
Drake is insinuating that Kendrick is more or less running a grift when it comes to what he's saying in his music.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
He's basically claiming that Kendrick doesn't really stand by or believe what he's...
He does. Have you seen what this man has done for his community? Amazing things. You should look into that, Drake. You're kind of stupid.
preaching, and he also reminds Kendrick that he's the one who put him on. What made this reference...
Dude, that's all he has. Is it the only thing he has him is like, I'm bigger than you. I made you. Like, it's so dumb, dude.
Even more obvious is the line, now you gotta take a back seat, which is clearly a reference to Kendrick's backseat freestyle. And just like me, it looks like Drake really enjoyed Kendrick's new project as he showed up in the audience at Kendrick's show in Toronto. Again, Drake knows what he's doing. He knows the blogs are going to pick this up. The question is, was he there to show love, or was he there to play chess? I mean, at this point, based on the history of Drake's friendliness, I'm just going to chalk it up to him just trying to be cool with him again. And for Kendrick, what better way of taking 5 years away than by dropping an album and cleaning house again at the BET Awards? Going into the awards, Drake was way ahead of everybody with 14 nominations, but it didn't matter because Kendrick mopped the floor with them, winning Best Hip Hop Video, Best Live Performer, Lyricist of the Year, Video Director of the Year.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, bro. Drake must have been like, what the fuck, dude? I did all that for nothing! And then Kendrick was like, all that for a drop of blood.
Year, Album of the Year, and Artist of the Year. However, Drake wasn't very impressed with Kendrick's 5-year delay, and he let everyone know about it while on tour.
I don't know about these guys that go away 3, 4, 5 years, want to chill out, all that shit. That's not me.
And I want to ask you guys this. How many times has Kendrick said something nice about Drake in the last decade? 0. Fucking 0. It's all been Drake. We've got 7 or 8 examples here in this video of Drake complimenting Kendrick, saying that he wants to do music with him, reminiscing on old times, just being friendly with him.
Bro hasn't gotten the hint for like fucking hella years, dude. Like, how? I think like the ending towards this whole rap beef they just had recently, it was more chess than anything. I don't think he actually wanted to be his friend.
And Kendrick has said fucking nothing. I gotta tell you something.
The guy did a good job.
He did.
He did a good job with that.
Came across my feed.
Edit. Good to see it edited correctly.
Yeah, what's the dirt?
Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Say what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
Are you a YouTuber? Here's how you can grow your YouTube following, even if you currently have 0, 10.
Oh, that was the end of it? Okay, alright. So, I'm gonna play the last 2 songs of this beef, and I'm gonna go over these lyrics.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, alright. Oh, 1 month ago? Okay. He dropped another one, and I didn't even fucking know it. Anyways, so, this came out, I don't know which one, yeah, the Heart Part 6 was the last thing that came out. In my opinion, terrible fucking response with the way he responded. So, not like us. I'm gonna fucking play the lyric version. Because I don't know why I don't have the lyric version up, because I might be a little bit stupid. So I'm gonna break this down, because these bars are pretty good. Very good bars.
Mustard on the beat, ho.
So DJ Mustard made the beat. Do. Man down. Call an ambulance. Tell him breathe. Right? He's like, he already knows he killed Drake, so he's just like, yeah. Man down. Nail him to a cross. He walk around like Tizo. Oh, that's a fucking such a that's a reference to Tizo.
Tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stock.
Alright. Jabroni, yep, means fake person. Like, what's up with these fakes trying to see Compton? Why are they, he's talking about Drake, like, trying to go into Compton. All these people. And he's like, the industry can hate me, fuck them all. He's like, fuck the industry, I'll go against them too. He said this for years. Kendrick has been saying this for years. He's like, I'll go against the whole industry, I don't give a fuck. He's like, how many ops do you got? It's basically referring to the fact that Drake has a lot of ops because, everybody's turning on him, bro. He's like, it's too many options. There's too many. And then he's gonna pass the body like he's John Stockton. John Stockton, one of the best assist people in basketball. I don't know what position he was. I'm not a big basketball guy. My bad. But yeah, he's gonna pass on the body. AKA, he's gonna pass him on. He's gonna pass him on to everybody else, so they can beat his dead body. I guess. I don't know.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him.
All right, beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. So he's like, yo, I gotta hide this from God, what I'm about to do to you. I gotta hide this from God, what I'm about to do to you, Drake, all right? He said, sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Like, I'm not gonna say that word, obviously. But, that basically means, like, he's like, I had to pop out and show you guys, like, you shouldn't have done this. Like, it's over. I had to pop out here, all right? I had to pop out and be like, yo, it's over. I'm done with you, Drake. Certified boogeyman. This has been said for a while. Like he's had the moniker of the boogeyman, basically. Like he's Drake's boogeyman. He's hunting him down like the boogeyman, basically. And he upped the score with him. Basically, he's like, "Oh, bro, like you're down by a lot right now. Like I've upped the score with you. Like it's over." He's like, he walks him down because he thinks Drake is too sensitive. He's a little bitch. He's a hoe. You know, that's basically what he's saying. He's walking him down. And he says, pull up on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. So he's gonna, dude. I think this is a double entendre, basically saying like, bro, I'm about to extort you from the West Coast. Basically, like it's over. Don't even try to land in Compton or anything over here, dude. And he's like, he's pulling up on him with the flow or whatever.
Say Drake, I hear you like a you better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now.
All right, so see, this is a reference to all the allegations over the years, all the weird shit Drake has done with minors, you know? Very fucking weird behavior he's had with minors. Oh, shit, I gotta go back. I'm stupid. Anyways, you better not go to cell block 1. That's basically, the meaning behind that is, you know what happens to sex offenders in jail. It doesn't end well for them. So he's like, Drake, if you ever end up in jail, don't end up on cell block 1, homie. You might get killed. You're probably going to get killed. To any bitch that talked to him and they fall in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from. Basically saying like, oh, he likes some young dude. So if any girls that fall in love with Drake and you're talking to him, you're speaking to him, you're about to have sex with him, yada yada yada, you know, have one night stand with him, you know, don't bring your sister around, you know, don't bring your sister around to hang with Drake because he's gonna go for the young one. Kendrick won, bro. Like he destroyed him. Just make sure you hide your little sister from. They tell me Chubb's the only one to get your hand-me-downs. So they're basically saying, yo, Chubbs is basically his security guard, his fixer, the guy that like does all the tough work for him, the fighting security guard stuff. And he basically always puts Chubbs out there as like some big guy, like he's gonna send after people. And he's like, bro, Chubbs is the only one that's basically on your side in this, bro. He's the only one that's gotten your hand-me-downs, basically. He's like, you're passing your old shit on to him. And basically, he's the only one by your side. They tell me Chubbs, in a party after party playing with his nose now. Playing with his nose. You know what's a reference to? Booger sugar. Booger sugar.
Tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
A minor. Dude, this part of the track. Yeah, and Baka, that's one of Drake's camp. That's one of him. He's got some charges out there. You should go look them up. They're public domain. Go look them up. Not very good ones. Oof. You know, he's like, why is he around? Why are you keeping him around, bro? He's got some weird cases on him, dude. He's got some really weird cases on him, bro. Maybe you should look into that, you know? But why do you got him in your camp? That's not cool. That's not good. He said certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Yeah, I don't even have to say that one out, but certified lover boy is obviously the name of Drake's album. He's making fun of that. He's like, wop, 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 that, fuck him up. Yeah, he's like, yeah, pedophiles, fuck up pedophiles, bro. We don't like P words. All right, that's basically it. You know, wop wop wop. I'm gonna do my stuff. He's like, I'm gonna do my thing here. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my Kung Fu Kenny, kick him in the jaw. It's over with. All right. Why are you trolling like a bitch? Aren't you tired? He's talking about over the years Drake trying to troll on Kendrick, and he's like, aren't you tired yet? Aren't you tired of this yet, bro? And he's also talking about the recent beef where Kendrick or Drake is still trying to meme on him, because you know he's fucking stupid, and he's just like, yeah. Are you tired, bro? Like, are you tired of just doing the same thing over and over again? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. This is a double entendre here. Trying to strike a chord, a chord. Anything that is on the music scale that you can strike a chord with, basically. And it's probably A minor. A minor is the chord, okay? Bro, he's like trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Oh my god.
They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that.
All right. Well, whoever did the lyrics on this fucked that up. It's supposed to say Pac.
They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird big stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't.
All right. They not like us. Obviously, that's the hook. You think I'm gonna let you disrespect Pac because the way he used that AI fucking track on one of his diss tracks, and he's just like, ain't no way you're gonna use Pac in this beef and try to use this. Ain't no way you're gonna disrespect him, make him turn in his grave. You Canadian white boy. All right, that's basically what he's saying here. And basically, Drake has a tour, I think, coming up or something. I don't, if I do think so, or if he ever does have a next tour. If he does have one in Oakland, he's watch out. It's probably gonna be your last stop, bro. It's probably gonna be your last stop ever. Like, it's gone to that point. Like, it's gone to that point. All right. They call foul. I don't show. Why are you still pretending? Like, he's like, why are you still pretending, bro? I called you out. Called you out on your fouls, bro.
Know why you still pretending? What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that some B-rest? That's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted.
All right, let's go back to this. What is the owl? Bird wiggas and bird bitches. Okay? Basically, he's saying, what is the owl? The owl is Drake's fucking symbol for OVO, obviously. Well, not obviously for people that they don't fucking pay attention to this. And this is a reference to Birdman. So he's referencing Birdman because without Birdman, Drake wouldn't be where he's at, and yada yada. And bird bitches, basically anybody that's basically signed to the label is basically, they're on Birdman's payroll, okay? And Birdman is a weirdo. Let's face it. The audience is not dumb. Shape the stories. Yeah, so he's basically saying, like, the audience isn't dumb, bro. They already know I won. You're gonna try to, like, fucking come at this from a different angle saying I'm lying and shit. But, like, the audience isn't dumb, bro. And they're not slow either. So, like, it's the court of public opinion's opinion on basically who won this beef in the long run. And they say I already won. And it's still going. He won. Everybody's still saying he won. It's the delusional people that are saying that he didn't. I don't know why those people are. Somebody needs to study their brains, basically, okay? That's all I gotta say. Making my brain hurt. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. So he's basically saying, I got so much shit on you, bro. I can do this forever. This rabbit hole can go down to the end. We'll probably never reach the end. That's how much there is. And ain't they something? And you Malibu most wanted. So basically, the Malibu most wanted. Oh my god.
I can go further, I promise. Ain't that some B-rest? That's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love, boy. You ball.
I think that's a reference to a movie. I think that's what that was a reference to.
Oh boy, fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes.
Dude, the person that made this lyrics, bro. Get your shit straight, dude. It's 2009. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Like, he's basically saying, bro, you're just like the fucking water boy for the rap game, okay? Go fetch us some fucking Gatorade, okay? He's like, since 2009, I've had this bitch jumping, going all the way back to 2009, where Drake and Kendrick, you know, first met and all that stuff and brought him on tour. These wiggas got a wedgie, get flipped over your boxers, what OVO for, the other vaginal option. I don't think I need to explain that. OVO, other vaginal option, you know, the booty hole, you know.
Yo, for the other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in content, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding.
Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, like, bro, like, dude, you gotta stop, like, with this pop star is trying to be a rap star, bro, and it's just not working, bro.
Fuck a caption, won't action, no accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne girl while he was in jail.
Fucked on Wayne's girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. And then he got his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. Bro, he's going after fucking Wayne and Drake in this, bro. That's fucking nuts. Like, he's even going after Wayne. And Wayne's lyricism is no joke either. Wayne's lyricism is no joke either. Everybody sleeps on that man's lyricism, but he's got some bars. But he's like, dude, he's like, oh yeah, let me just drop another fucking snippet here. Oh yeah, why'd you go and fuck your best friend's girlfriend while he was in jail? That's conniving, bro. That's weird. You suck. That's breaking the bro code. Yeah.
Yo, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. Yeah, fucking.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena.
Serena Williams. He's like, you better not speak on Serena, bro.
Your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch.
And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator move and bro. He's basically your boy's a pedophile. They caught your mans. They got your mans. Hold on. I'm gonna play this video because it's too fucking funny. It's too fucking funny. All right, where is it? That's not the original. Where is this shit, bro? Why do they gotta make this complicated? Why do they gotta make this complicated? All right, here it is.
Your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with. Yeah. Oh, sex offender. And he was your mans. He was your boy. I heard you grew up with him. That's crazy, man.
You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like, no guilt, none of that shit.
Hey, you know they got your man.
Dude, that's one of my favorite clips of all time, bro. Shout out Queeman. That's where I found this from, okay? It's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god, bro. It's like you didn't feel no guilt or nothing? You didn't no guilt? Nothing, bro?
I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the
He's like, I lean on, even he didn't know what he said here, okay? I should be looking at the Genius lyrics, all right? This is crazy. But, he's like, I'm gonna lean on you guys, because, like, I'm gonna destroy you, basically. You're all eyes on me, and I send it up to Pac. So, all eyes on me, you know, Tupac. If you don't know about All Eyes on Me and Tupac, then I don't know. I guess you've never heard a rap song or know about rap, I guess. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna give you a whole history lesson on Tupac. All right.
Put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass.
I'm just gonna let the song play. I'm not even gonna dissect the rest of this. You can understand this. If you can't understand it, don't know what to tell you. They roll the ass up like a fresh pack of za, okay? Za, you know, the sticky, icky green, you know, the shit that gets you high. Acidity's back up and we must outside. Yeah, basically. Get your ass inside.
They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time.
And then he gives him a fucking history lesson. Oh my god, bro. It's the funniest thing. Dude, he's just schooling him, literally.
All of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game.
Bro. Once upon a time, they all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Bro, Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put you on some game. Bro, ah, dude.
The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 20.
Dude, he's comparing him to a fucking the white man, bringing down the black man, using them as slaves, and using them for money, and just throwing them out later. Basically, like they're not even human. That's what he's saying Drake does, bro. He's like, oh, he finds this artist, he uses him, and he throws him away. He tried to do that with The Weeknd, and it just didn't work because The Weeknd knew he was smart enough to get away from him.
24, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real.
He's like, bro, you need to go to Atlanta to get yourself some money, bro, by using these people, bro.
Never challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club.
You call Future when you didn't see the club, bro. Oh my god.
What? Lil Baby help you get your lingo up.
So Lil Baby helped him with his street lingo, the ebonics, the street lingo. He's like, you gotta get it up, like, to go along with your fake image.
What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
Dude, bro. I could just imagine Drake when this fucking part came up. You'd be like, oh, fuck. All right. So basically, because Drake, in the previous diss track, he mentioned a bunch of people he works with that have real street cred or whatever. He's like, 21 got you false street cred. Because 21 apparently doesn't have he gave him false street cred. He's like, yeah, he really in these streets when he really isn't. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. He's talking about Young Thug because Young Thug is a gangster or whatever. Like, he actually does it. He's actually out in the streets, and he's like, oh yeah, you made you feel like a real slime, a real gangster in your head. He made you feel like you were the man of the streets. Okay. Quavo said, yeah, I bet you can beef with those guys at Northside, which is, I think, in a bad area or whatever, filled with gangs. I don't know which area he's talking about. 2 Chainz said, you good, but he lied. So basically he's saying 2 Chainz was like, yeah, Drake's cool, Drake's good, but he lied. So you run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. I'm pretty sure anybody can break that down. He runs to Atlanta every time he needs some money. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. You see? So basically, he's basically saying, oh, you appeal more to your white side, the colonizer side, because you're using all of these black people, for your own gain. Is basically the whole point of this. North, Vince Staples song too. Yes, true. I almost forgot about that. That's a very good song. Very good song. Bitch, you thirsty? Please grab a Sprite. My crib's lurking. Don't die tonight.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
I always like that bar. Let me play this out.
He a fan. He a fan. He a freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God.
Okay. The family matter, the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liars. Basically, he's using Drake's own fucking song titles against him. Family Matter, Family Matters, the song Drake used to diss fucking Kendrick, which is actually a pretty good song. I'm not gonna lie, that was the best one that Drake came out with during this entire beef, in my opinion. But it was God's plan, God's plan, one of Drake's biggest songs, to show y'all the liar. So basically he's saying, God's on my side, and basically it was his plan and my plan to show y'all that Drake is one of the biggest liars in the game.
Hey, run for your life. Hey.
Calling him a freaky ass, a 69 God, saying, yo, he's into that freaky shit, bro. On the sexual side, bro. Look out for him.
Hey.
Run for your life, bro.
Run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho.
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 You know, I guarantee you, Kendrick, when he was making this song, he's just like, I'm gonna put the OV-ho thing in here for the clubs. All right, for all the clubs are gonna be bumping this, and people are gonna be saying OV-ho. Like, oh my god, bro. He pictured this. He already knew this was gonna happen, dude. 12 steps ahead.
Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend?
Are you my friend? Basically, every time he's referencing that, Drake basically was like, "Hey, you want to be friends again? You trying to be friends? You know." And then Kendrick's like, "Bro, I've been saying this for years. Fuck off. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to be your buddy. Okay." So this is Drake's response to everything Kendrick has basically said in the last 2 songs. And he doesn't look great coming out of this. He looks a little bit sus, not gonna lie, with some of these arguments. Not only does he, as a singer, songwriter, Drake, this man misinterpreted lyrics that Kendrick made. How do you misinterpret lyrics? Who at your camp? Who in your writer's room was like, yo, it just misinterpreted this shit? But anyways, we're gonna get into it.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking.
That's basically a reverse of when Kendrick basically said on Euphoria, he's just like, oh yeah, the award-winning actor is spiraling again or something like that. I got your lines tapped, I'm dialed in. So he's like, I know what's going on at your camp.
I was arrested, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in?
Yeah, basically saying, oh yeah, where's the proof? Where's the truth about this? Which is not the way I would come at this in a rap beef, bro.
1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down.
Dude, what? So basically, he's saying my Montreal connects got me. I'm good. If anything ever happens.
The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation.
He had no energy. He sounds like he just has no energy going into this song. Like he just sounds defeated, to be honest. He just sounds like he's done. It's over.
My jacket is covered in metals.
My jacket is covered in metals. Yada yada yada. Always gotta talk about his money, his ice, the things that don't matter in a rap beef.
Honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you information. Cope?
The information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my.
It is, Drake, and we are rejoicing.
Expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation.
You bid on a speculation. That's his whole defense to all the shit he said. Basically, he's like, oh, dude, we just fed you those lines. We just fed you the information.
I'm a reactive nigga. I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of these?
You know what's funny about this? Why isn't she denying the allegations? Dude, Whitney's sister literally is on Kendrick's side. Are you kidding me, bro? That right there just confirms to me that I don't think it's true that he beat on her. In my opinion, that's enough proof for me. I don't think the sister, if your sister was getting beat up by the boyfriend, you don't think you'd be very mad at him? You don't think you'd not be on his side? Like, you'd be not on his side, right? So, like, what the fuck? It makes no sense, bro.
Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expect.
Why were you expecting the Epstein angle, Drake? Why would you even respond to that with that? It's a little bit suspect in my opinion. I expected you to call me a pedo. Why? Why'd you expect him to call you a pedo, bro? And then he's basically using the excuse that Kendrick basically used TikTok videos. Bro, Kendrick is barely, like... I don't think people from Kendrick's camp are stupid enough to go on fucking TikTok and get information from there. I don't think Kendrick's stupid enough to do that either. I think he knows some things, allegedly. Okay? I think he knows some things.
TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother,
And here it is. This is my biggest complaint about this song.
Mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
Which isn't true at all. In the slightest, if you had actually read the lyrics, Drake. Dude, exactly. Kendrick don't even go on TikTok. He barely goes on Instagram. He barely... I don't even think... Does he have a Twitter? Yeah, but he barely goes on that either. And I don't even think that's ran by him. So it's like, bro, this guy's barely on social media. Kendrick's not about that. You know what I mean? But this is the part that really, like, just grinded my gears a little bit was... How did this go... How did he misinterpret Kendrick's lyrics on the song in the Mr. Morale album? It was his mom that got molested or whatever, and then she projected that onto Kendrick. And then Drake's like, "No, you're lying." Like, what? Like, he already explained it, bro. And this was years before this whole, like, this beef right now happened. Okay, this current beef right now. They've been beefing for years behind the scenes and in, you know, fucking subtle disses. But like, bro. Like, how do you misinterpret that, bro? You're dumb. That wasn't even made for you. Like, I don't think Kendrick would lie about a story about his life. About an album about his life.
Fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confession.
Like, and then it coming at it from this angle as well also makes him look sus. Because he got called a pedo, bro. You know, he's just like essay allegations, you know, like yeah, it's bad. Like basically saying Kendrick got molested as a kid. Yeah, that's not the right angle to come at it from when you're getting called a pedo, bro. Makes you look worse.
It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you...
Bro, that's... You misinterpreted it, the entire thing. You're stupid, Drake. You're stupid, stupid, stupid. I think you rushed this out, and I think you wrote this yourself, because this is just bad, in my opinion. This is just, like... This sounds like he has no energy. Sounds like he's already defeated.
It's so excessive. They're acting like it's so aggressive. But you just never known affection. I don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second...
I don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing. So, white flag? Or, like, reverse white flag saying, like, oh, I'm waving the white flag for you.
Touch my body by Mariah Carey.
Alright, this is just fucking... This entire fucking thing, you can just get rid of this part because you completely misinterpreted what Kendrick was saying.
You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage. But now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with.
So you're gonna say because Kendrick got molested as a child, which he did not. He did not get molested as a child. Okay, it was projected onto him by his mother. So, bro, I've never been into no one underage, which is there's so much evidence. Dude, people are going through the backlogs right now. People are going through the Internet Archive. All right, finding sus Drake tweets like, "Oh, the Predator in the Predator movie ain't nothing. If they put me in that movie, I'd be a real predator." Like, and that tweet got deleted saying, "Oh, I'm going to a Bill Clinton party." Dude, and then kissing the girl on stage, bro. Like, even after, like, bro, it's just, it doesn't look good for you. That girl that was born in 2000, and you were talking to her all the way back then, and then, yeah.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected.
Yeah, you should feel disgusted, because you're talking about, you know, child Kendrick getting molested when he didn't, and you're getting pedo allegations against you. I'm too respected, and if I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd been arrested. I'm way too famous for that. That shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly, there's a deeper message. Bro, what? This has to be one of the stupidest lines I have ever read in a song in my entire life, because I'm way too famous for that shit. Dude, it doesn't matter if you're famous, bro. You could still be a fucking pedo, bro. That makes no sense. Do you know how many fucking famous people have been outed as pedos? Do you know how many, Drake? Or like, are they your best buds too? Or were some of them? Like, bro, what?
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested.
If anything, because you have more money and more power and connections, you could probably get away with a lot more. Like, what? This was not the way to respond to pedo allegations, bro.
But that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, Drake. I'm waiting until the embassy gets raided. And then I'm waiting to see your name get popped on that list later on. I'm waiting, you know? Just waiting. It's all alleged.
Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas
Have a good night, Game & Witch.
gotta be sharp and tell the fans who.
Alright, with the B sharp, A minor. You mentioned A minor, but Wigga's got a B sharp. Got a B sharp, basically, and tell the fans who was it. Like, you're trying to be sharp here. Like, he's trying to reverse the A minor thing on him, which it doesn't work.
Was it? You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia.
Oh, so he's basically taking claim for that one flight that Rick Ross was on that crashed or whatever. Or something happened.
I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's.
You know what the funny part is? Kendrick never mentioned Millie Bobby Brown, Drake. That's the funny part. You brought that up. Just saying. Just saying, y'all.
I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chain.
You ain't stuffing no bullets into no chambers.
Your ass in extreme danger.
Let's be real here, Drake.
Stop buying views and buy comments. You made.
And then why he comes at him with view bots in fucking comment? Like, who cares at that point? It's deeper than that at this point, bro. It's deeper than fucking bot allegations, bro. Like, what is this?
As well, keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more.
If you don't give a fuck about his streaming data and all this other shit, then why do you care about the view bots and all that? I don't get it, bro. My brain's scrambled right now.
More records, I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater.
Which is also alleged. I don't think he did it, in my opinion. I don't think Kendrick did it, and that's just the way I see it. Anybody else can have a different opinion.
Your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand.
All right, he could have had something with this hypocrite bar because that makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense so far on this track.
Damn, why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a cloud chaser.
Like, he also has him kind of a little bit with this, but I don't really think Kendrick did this for clout. I think he was just playing 4D chess with you. He's like, I can destroy Drake at the same time, and I'm in album mode. So there's two different things I can do here, and I'm going to do both of them. And that's what happened. All right? I don't really think it's clout chasing, bro. He just made a calculated decision, and you're just mad about it. It's your clout chaser.
Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor.
Dude, he sounds so defeated, bro. Where's the energy on this track, dude? And when I say hit you back, it's a lot safer. Oh, wow. Well, oh, another beating wife thing. Wow. He hasn't said that 72,000 fucking times.
I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some
Exercise, bro. You're dead. You've been dead for the past 2 songs.
good exercise. Like,
Past 3, including this one.
it's good to get out, get the pen work.
I know, damn. Bro, you know, I could kind of tell that he wrote this because there's only one good thing he wrote in this that could actually make sense, and that's the R. Kelly hypocrite bar, and that's about it.
Yeah. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really
A worthy competitor. Bro, you are nowhere near this man's level of writing diss tracks and writing raps in general, bro. You are nowhere near this man.
predator and you weren't fucking.
I hate the way he acts like that. Like, he's like on his level when it comes to, like, you know, breaking out the pen and paper.
Lying there.
Like, no, bruh. You're not.
Every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
He just stops rapping, just starts talking. Like, bro, this is a white flag if I've ever seen one. Just yapping.
You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that
Oh my god, bro.
doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up.
Yeah, he's just coping at this point, bro. This is just pure cope.
I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts.
No, it's not. Because Kendrick never got molested. What are you talking about, retard?
I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
I'm waiting on you to return the favor. Bro, he's been returned the favor to you like 5 times, 6 times right now. Like, over like a fucking 20 times if you count like the fucking 11 years of fucking beef between you two. Like, what are you talking about? What is he talking about? This has to be one of like the worst responses to a diss track I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie. This was like a straight white flag. This is what this felt like. Anyways, I think, you know what? I think I had this one. Also, if you've never heard of Jamari, he makes dope content. Pretty good content. I like his stuff, you know? And, you know, I saw this the other day. I saw the title of this, and I'm like, bro, are we on the same wavelength? And I wanted to watch it, so. And then I think after this, I'm going to do call-ins, because I'm going to wrap this up. We're how long into this? We're 2 hours and 30 minutes in? All right, yeah, we're 2 hours and 30 minutes in.
Rap fans have been very well fed. The moment that
Yes, we have. It's been amazing.
We've been waiting for the greater part of the last decade is finally here. I'm of course talking about Drake and Kendrick finally going head-to-head in a rap battle. Yes, the two biggest rappers of our generation are finally calling each other out by name. There's no more subliminal tracks. There's no more sneak disses. These guys have the red dot on each other's head, and we're just waiting to see whose gun is gonna jam first. Hello and welcome back.
Well,
to
the Weeknd's allegedly his gun
video
didn't jam
by saying
first.
I do plan to make a more extensive kind of mini documentary
Security, at
style
least.
on this beat for my main channel. But for now, I actually wanted to talk about the response record that Drake dropped last night. You know, I can't even call it like a diss anymore. It's more of like he's on the defensive here, because obviously there have been some pretty scathing allegations.
And what's the number one thing you don't want to do in a rap beef? Be on the defensive. Never a good look.
Made against him. One being that he has an 11-year-old daughter, and I would say the major one being that he's into young girls. I mean, people are out here pretty much calling him an EDP, and according to Kendrick, he goes even farther to put him into, like, Epstein territory. And so, of course, Drake released this response track last night. Obviously, this thing had to have a pretty serious tone. You know, no one wants to bop around to a guy defending himself from pedo allegations. And I actually want to jump into the lyrics for this record because I think he made a ton of mistakes in this response. So right off the bat, he says, the Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling, referring to Kendrick. And it's actually...
I mean, how are you gonna diss him for a Pulitzer Prize, too, as well? Like, it's above a Grammy, bro, and all you have is Grammys and other awards that are lesser than a Pulitzer Prize. So, I mean, like, who's really winning, to be honest? He already won anyways.
Actually a direct reference to the initial diss record where Kendrick actually called Drake out by name, Euphoria, where he says the famous actor he once knew was looking paranoid and is now spiraling. Obviously, if you've kept up with the beef, you know that both rappers have done
I explained
that.
that.
The truth when it comes to their accusations against each other. And obviously, Drake has taken the brunt of the lies here. So he says, I got your fucking lines tap. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinets filed in? 10-9 Jake would have took all the walls down. Shout out to Jake. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. And here he says the one that you're getting your stories from, they're all clowns. And that's a reference to Kendrick.
Yeah, and also that part, like, all the stories you're getting from, they're all clowns. And then earlier in the song, Drake was like, yeah, we're the one feeding you the information. So, Drake, you just called yourself a clown. You just called yourself a clown! That makes no sense. It makes no sense, Drake.
This mole in Drake's OVO camp feeding him information, which Drake is now claiming that was all set up orchestrated by himself. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honored in decoration. So he's saying he was prepared for this beef. You waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week, and then we fed you the information. That's where he's talking about this dirty little mole in his camp. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you're not concerned with investigation. So he's saying, Kendrick, you didn't do your homework, and we totally tricked you. Instead, you went Advanced Studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing thinking this is my inspiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on the speculation. You dumb and reactive, I'm petty with dedication. So he's saying, Kendrick, you fell for all this bullshit information that I was feeding you. And the problem I really have with that line is if that was true, you would think that the whole time, like in the background, Drake would have been documenting this setup. And once Kendrick released the scathing track where he told all these lies on Meet the Grams, that all Drake would have had to do was drop like a compilation post of them setting him up, and he would have won the rap.
Literally. Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, what the?
Open your gate
Hello?
with G2A.com.
Hello?
Visit the world's largest
I'm not even gonna question what just happened there.
Rap beef right there. He would have been
an
smart to Kendrick, but so far we have not seen any evidence that Drake set this man up in that way. And to be fair, we've also not seen
True
evidence of the stuff Kendrick is alleging either. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations? He's talking about Kendrick's wife and the allegation that Kendrick at one time beat her. Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? There he's talking about one of Kendrick's best friends, Dave Free, and the potential of him actually being the father of Kendrick's second kid, I believe. Obviously alluding to the idea that his best friend slept with his wife. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild, so he's saying Kendrick's a deadbeat father. Dave leaving emojis under pics of that child, which is the cover art from this song. And for me, here's where the diss really starts to lose steam, is when Drake tries to respond to the creeper allegations. And I'm not trying to laugh here because it is a serious topic, but he just says, speaking of anything with a child, which is like a terrible way to transition to me.
Speaking of anything with a child. Let's get to that now.
Let's get to that now.
Dude, it sounds like he's leading a kid somewhere. That's what it sounds like. Oh my god.
So bad. He said, this Epstein angle was the shit that I expected, which is just a crazy sentence, okay? To say, hey, I expected you to call me a pedo, so I was ready for that allegation.
Which is what I said. Which is exactly what I said. I'm like, bro, I expected you to call me a pedo. I'm like, why did you expect that, bro? What?
I don't know, something about that is just not right to me. Like, why was that your expectation? TikTok videos you collected and dissected, instead of being on some disdirect shit, you'd rather be dumb, grab your pen, and misdirect shit. I mean, what I will say is you can definitely tell that Drake wrote this one himself. And to me, here's where the diss just comes.
Drake wrote this one. Yo, Jamari's true. Jamari's right, true, alright? He's fair, okay?
Completely loses all steam. My mom came over today, and I was like, mother. Oh, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man. You want to volume?
I mean, really, just look at the lines. Mother I. Oh, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. So he's, like, taking shots at him for being a victim of sexual assault, at least in his book. And for those of you that aren't too familiar with Kendrick's discography, this is, like, the quote-unquote payoff song on his latest record, Mr. Morale, where he touches on a ton of sensitive topics, especially regarding trauma in the black and really all types of communities out there, with one of them obviously being sexual assault. And so in this song, he says, family ties, they accuse my cousin. Did he touch you, Kendrick? Never lied, but no one believed me when I said he didn't. So Kendrick on this record is blatantly saying he did not get touched by his older cousin, but the reason that his mother did not believe him was because she herself was a victim of sexual assault. And so when she heard this cousin...
Yep, exactly. And I don't know how that flew over Drake's head. I really don't, bro. I guess he really was writing his own bars here. Dude, his entire fucking camp was just like, Drake, we can't write for you on this one, bro. You got this one, chief. And it did go so well, bro.
Cousin of Kendrick had been touching other people close to them, she couldn't help but be paranoid that he might have touched Kendrick too. So either way, Drake gets this completely wrong and then mocks him for it. He says, oh fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This is about to be so depressing, there's trauma from your own confessions. So he's saying the reason that
You can throw out most of these lines, to be honest.
Kendrick is running with this pedo angle, the Epstein angle.
You
is
literally
because he
can
himself
just-
got touched, so he almost has like a PTSD. This is when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you're so obsessed with, it's so excessive. Which to me is just such a bad angle to attack this from.
Exactly what I was saying. Jamari's right on the money, right on the point.
Because I mean, it's pretty much making light of sexual assault here. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I just don't want to diss you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
It just makes him look more sus to begin with. That's what it does. Makes him look worse in the public eye when they're dude, like I said, they're digging through his history right now, and it ain't looking too good, bro.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. So just again taking jabs at the idea that he thought Kendrick was molested. And here he just continues to try and defend himself. He says, I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. And this next line is just weird. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit you just suggested. So Drake is saying here, hey, if I had messed around with young girls, it would have came out already. I would have been behind bars. And I'm way too famous.
Which, you know, that's a fallacy in itself, to be honest.
Have that type of baggage. And it just seems like such a bad point to make. I mean, there's been a ton of famous people who are doing absolutely...
There you go. There's Diddy. There he is. Who could have seen that coming?
Disgusting things in the background for literal decades. And I would say it's almost easier to get away with that shit when you have Drake's level of power. Regardless, he says, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. So once again, talking about Kendrick's PTSD. Like if Dave really fucked a girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. I'm not sure how to ease this sentiment. That shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But
all right, he's basically saying the same shit I am, like, at this point, like, to be honest. Like, so I'll be right back. I think I'm going to I'm gonna go get a drink, and then I'll be back. I need some water. And then I'm gonna do call-ins. All right. Okay, I'm back. Let me see. Let me see if anybody wants to call in. If not, I'm probably just going to end it here because I am getting tired. Not going to lie. Okay. Oh. All right. Xylie's in waiting. Let me bring her in here, see if audio's working. Hello, Xylie. You're on the air. Yellow. Oh my god, dude, I have to change this. I hate this so much. Why is the push to talk thing on? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. God damn it. Oh no. Small PP, I need you. This is your thing, bro. Small PP, you help me with the server. I am being silent. No, I have to figure this out. Okay, let me... Will this change anything? Will this
Hello?
change? There it is. It works. There we
My
go.
God, there we go. I was like, oh, rude.
Yeah, I just had to give you that role. I forgot, but yeah, there we go.
So DJ Academics, or I don't even like calling him DJ Academics because he's not even a DJ, but Big Ack, he said that a diss track was supposed to drop today, but because of the shooting, it is not.
Oh.
And he won't say who it was from, whether it was from Drake or Kendrick.
Oh, so he doesn't know.
One was supposed to drop today.
Oh, dude, if it was a Kendrick track, oh, dude, I would have been so hype. I would have been so hype.
Yeah.
But it's gone further. That security guard, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. This is what I was afraid of because they were saying too personal stuff to each other. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Something like this happening. But apparently Drake's people, like the Weeknd's people, got shot up last weekend and they thought it was from OVO.
Oh, so they went over there into
That
retaliation.
it's they're thinking it was the Weeknd's people that went over to Drake's house. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I have no clue.
Dude,
I have no clue. All I know is put down the guns, fools. Put down the guns.
Agreed. Put him down. Put him down. It's already over. It's already over. Kendrick won. All right. No need to go further.
Do we know if Lyrics has kneeled yet?
I have no clue. I think he did. I think he did. I think he was like, "Yep, Kendrick won."
Well, now we got Lyrics that kneeled, and Nick is talking about changing his PFP on his alt account. Because his PFP was done after the Drake picture where he's kind of looking sideways in black and white. And he asked like yesterday or the day before, and he was like, should I change this PFP? Because I knew where it was from, right? I was like, yes, it's time. He was like, man, I like this picture. And he was like, I'm going to get somebody to draw me this one. And it's a black and white one, a full face on. It's 50 Cent. He goes,
oh my god.
Draw like my picture into this. I'm like, yeah, much better. Absolutely.
Classic Nick. Classic Nick. Oh my god. Lyrics is pro Drake. He was like, yeah, because he's funnier. He's funnier, guys. He's funnier. That's the reason why it's better. And then he got schooled by Queeman of all people.
Queeman rocked his ass.
He did.
That was funny.
It was.
That was funny.
Destroyed him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, so what if it's funny? So what? It's funny. What are you talking about? Like, it's just,
not, but it was a beef. It wasn't about being funny.
Exactly. Which was what he was trying to tell him.
This isn't like the commentary community where it's like mostly memes and stuff like that. No. Wait, when they beef, they beef. This is like as close as you can get to real life. You know?
Exactly. Consider, literally shootings and stuff are happening now. It's getting to that point.
Mm-hmm. And I'm in agreement with you. I think Drake wrote that last one because of how bad it was. I think he wrote it.
I really think so. And he sounded like he was already defeated too. He had like no energy, and he just started yapping at the end. I'm like, all right, the white flag is up. It's over.
The thing is like I've never liked Drake. I didn't understand
Thank
how
you.
he was
Thank you.
even
Somebody
in
else
hip
says
hop.
it. Somebody else has it. Somebody else says it.
He's part of the reason why I got disappointed in hip hop for the last 10 plus years. Like
Yep.
I don't really listen to a lot of the new stuff anymore because it's changed so much that I don't even recognize it anymore.
Whoa, are we live on Sligan's channel?
Yes, Flatley, what's up?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you know what we're even live about?
We're what?
Do you even know what we're live about?
No, what are we
Then
live
why
about?
are you here, Flatley? If
I'm
you
here.
cannot give a good conversational piece on what we're talking about, then why are you here?
I'm here to be informed.
Oh
and
my
give my input
god.
on it.
You know what? You can go back and watch. He's been alive for like 2.5 hours.
Oh, I just got home.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with him. I'm done. Give me mine. Give me mine damn thing so I
You
can
already are.
are.
That's the role I gave you, the
I
push
thought you
talk
were gonna
off.
do a gaming stream. What the fuck?
What? No, not what? No, that's
Oh, then why did I make the thumbnail for
no,
this?
that's happening this Wednesday. It's happening this Wednesday, Flatley. That's what I'm using it for.
word.
Wait, Sliggins, you're
Anyways,
getting people to make your thumbnails for you? What?
Wait,
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
you're
Flatley
doing
was
the
making my
Drake and
thumbnails.
Kendrick stream then? Is that what we're streaming about? Anyways, Kendrick, all I gotta say, bro, Drake didn't have to diss and make up stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. I still think Kendrick won. I'm just saying. Drake didn't have to rap about allegations.
He did
Whoa.
not. He did
That's all I
not.
gotta say.
Drake started all that.
Pretty
This
much.
is
Started all
actually, you
that.
know what? This goes way back to the dude. Nobody's talking about J. Cole, bro. J. Cole has ducked this whole thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he got
It was
tipped off
cool.
on how
It's
bad it was
cool.
gonna get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a theory because I read that in an article.
J.
I
Cole's
read that in an
very
article
smart.
last night. No, J. Cole was probably, besides the lyrics that Kendrick, writing the lyrics that he wrote, J. Cole was probably the smartest mofo out of everybody. Everybody joked on him for stepping back and apologizing. Nah, he's sitting on a beach drinking a margarita watching this shit now.
He's riding his bike.
Yep.
Bike down Forest Hills Drive.
Well,
just he's like, I'm chilling.
I can't believe Kendrick tried to go after Drake's what was it, SO significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's married, right?
Yeah.
And this
Kendrick? I
this
think that's his
motherfucking
ex-wife
Kendrick
now.
Yeah.
Kendrick has been engaged for fucking what, like 11 years? What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Anyways, I still think Kendrick won. I just don't think he's
Kendrick
gonna be pushing
100%
numbers
won.
like. I don't think he's gonna be pushing numbers like Drake. Like you can look at their Spotify, you can look at their Apple Music, you can look at their YouTubes.
Yeah, but Flatley,
He's a fourth the size of Drake.
you do know that all of his 3 releases are number 1, 2, and 3, right?
Oh yeah, of course. MGK's diss track against Eminem was also number 1 when it
Yeah,
dropped.
but you also gotta think too. One is corporate backed, one's not.
Oh, Drake's got
Drake is
fucking-
corporate as hell.
Dude, Drake is.
That's why sometimes I feel like
cocksucker.
Drake is a plant because.
Oh, I got roasted
How?
for saying that, Xylee.
You know, I honestly, I
he's
wouldn't be
he's
surprised
the
if he was.
industry- I'm not gonna lie, he's the best case for an industry plant. I've gotten roasted and dragged for that. I'm like, okay, maybe Forever or what was the song Forever was on?
I don't know because I don't listen to his shit.
That was like 15 years ago with Lil Wayne and had Eminem on it too, and Kanye West was on it. It was a Drake song. I saw that. I'm like, there's Drake, right, who just came out of the gutter, right? Allegedly, is gonna get a feature with Lil Wayne, Eminem, and Kanye. Those 3 guys alone don't even have features with those other 2 guys. You know what I'm saying? Without Drake,
Well,
there's no way.
One thing, if this beef will show you anything, one thing it'll show you is you might have most of the popularity, you might have corporate backing, and you might have more money, but when it really boils down to a hip hop beef, it doesn't mean you'll win.
Yeah. Even Kendrick said it like way early on in his careers. Like, I don't really care about the money aspect. I care about like the whole cultural aspect of it. Like he's like everything about like rap. Literally,
Yeah, he's
just
for
rap.
the culture.
Exactly.
He literally is for the culture.
He doesn't care about money. And when
The
Drake comes at him with
difference is-
money, it doesn't
Yes.
work.
That's the difference between those two. Drake, it's all about money and clout for him. For Kendrick, he loves hip hop. Like he eats shits and breathes hip hop. He loves the culture of it. Drake just does it for the money. Drake does it for the fame. That's it. He doesn't love it. Because if he loved
Exactly.
it, that last song that came out would have sounded a hell of a lot better.
Yep.
He can't rap. He can't
You don't like?
rap.
You didn't like the nursery rhyme?
No, it sucked.
Dude, half of that
All I
song could have
gotta
gotten
say-
thrown out because I think the allegations against him beating his ex-wife are not true. Half of that you could just throw out. Like half of that song you literally could just throw out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could throw out. I mean, if you use that standard, the pedophile accusations against Drake, then you could also throw out.
There is and
I'm reviewing one tomorrow that was made 9 months ago.
At the
There-
end of the
there's-
day,
there's-
though, Kendrick still dropped without corporate backing, and on top of that, at the end of the day, you could react to Kendrick Lamar's songs now, and the music
Yep.
industry, or who's the people on YouTube, they won't strike you down because
You can't get copyright. It won't get copyrighted, right?
And
Yeah.
then on top of that, Kendrick's label isn't going after Drake's label, UMG, right, or whatever. The guys that own the label
Yeah.
are going after Kendrick to tell him to stop. And it's like, okay, he's not only losing the rap beef, but when the corporation side of it's coming in, it really tells you, okay, this is going to be bad for
You
our
know what
star
that
child
means?
Drake.
If they're going
He's
after
lost.
Kendrick, you know what that means? That means that they also see that Drake lost.
Yo,
And he
Yep.
can lose even
Did you
more.
see that
Said the quiet part out
that
loud,
grain
Tyler.
of salt, alleged Discord thingy where it said like, oh yeah, the corporate backings are like, yeah, can we stop this? Because this is our moneymaker right here. You guys need to please
As they're
back
making
off.
this look bad.
Yeah.
This is defamation.
Yeah.
You can't call our guy a pedophile. LL. It's like, okay, but Drake literally just called him a wife beater. You can't. I'm just saying, bro. They cancel each other out. You can't be crying about that. And then you know
Yeah.
what would make it worse? If Drake's the one that complained to, hey, can we do something about this guy? If Drake says that, it's over. If that comes out, it's over.
Yeah. If the embassy
Oh,
gets
God.
raided, it's over.
Dude,
Yeah.
Xylee, I can't believe you said the quiet part out loud there. You shouldn't have
Oh,
said that.
well,
Now the Drake
listen,
drones are coming for you.
I ain't
Yeah,
worried about
whatever.
them. There's more Kendrick drones on Twitter than there are Drake ones now, so I ain't worried about it.
Dude, they're based, bro. Have you seen them?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are based. I'm like, oh shit.
No, Drake. Drake. I don't think Drake loves this. He doesn't. He doesn't love the industry like Kendrick does, and that's why I respect Kendrick. Honestly, made me fall back in love with hip hop, especially with his last 2 tracks. It made me fall back
Mhm.
in love with hip hop, especially that last one, because that last one really reminds me of an old RZA beat from Wu-Tang.
Well,
It
you
was-
tell me you don't like Lil Pump?
Oh my
Or
god,
6ix9ine?
get out of here.
Bruh.
Get.
Is this
What,
you're
6ix9ine?
telling me?
I'm sorry, I don't
I don't
listen
like
to snitches.
rats. I don't like rats, bro.
I don't listen
Oh.
to snitches.
I can't believe you guys. You tell me
I
you're
can
not
tell you
bumping
now, if he'd have
MGK?
done that in the 90s, we
He got
wouldn't
killed,
be
bro.
talking about him right now.
He
would've
did
got
almost
arrested.
die. He did almost die, like a couple times already, I think, right?
Diddy
Yeah.
would have pulled up. He's like, hey, how you doing, Takashi?
I'm your best friend.
I'm your best
Do you
friend.
do you know if you bring me some young girls, I promise.
No, no.
Allegedly.
No, you're too young. You can't be taken down now. It's like, come on.
Allegedly.
What are you doing?
I'm
Is this
waiting
your
for
first
that.
channel?
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for arrest or something. This Diddy thing needs to move along. I need to know what's going on.
Exactly.
Dude, everything's been like, it's weird because like everybody knows what's going on, but now it seems like everything is, under case right now. Like everything is like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's like,
Hiccups.
it got like, oh my God, Diddy did this and he's on the run. And then all the reporting just stopped all of a sudden. And you're just like, what is going on? You know he's still on the run because they still update on the
He's
current
not on the
status
run.
of it.
He's not on the run. He
Oh,
never
where is
was
he?
on the. He never was on the run.
I thought it was on the run.
No. His plane went to almost said Acapulco, but it wasn't Acapulco. It was his plane went to an island. One of his private planes went to the island. They caught up with him in the Miami airport. That's where they got his drug mule, and they took Diddy's phones.
Ah, shit. They
The
got
same day,
it.
the same day of the raid. Where
It's
his
my
other
boy.
plane was I can't remember where it was, but it was on an island in the Caribbean. All right, so that's where the other plane was. But they actually caught him about to board his second plane or a plane in Miami, and that's when they arrested his drug mule and they took Diddy's phones.
It's gonna be years before anything comes out. I feel like
They
they're
arrest
gonna.
Diddy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're waiting on that. They're still
Yeah.
collecting shit.
They're still collecting shit, and they got so much stuff from so many people. It's not funny.
Yep.
It's not funny at all. And I think Cassie was the one that started it with her lawsuit in November.
She's hella brave for that. What she did.
Yeah, she is, and I'm worried for her. Honestly.
She better
I hope
be
she's okay.
protected. She better be protected at all costs, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. What'd you say, Flatley?
Ever since Drake said ketchup was made, I haven't looked at him the same. I'll never understand him. Dude, what is... All right. I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk about Drake's Instagram for a minute. The past 2 years, what the fuck has been on his Instagram stories, bro? It seems like every other month, like, yo, don't check Drake's Instagram story, bro. What is going on with this man?
I have
Is he
no
like
idea.
He's spiraling.
Dude,
He's spiraling,
what
just
was
like
it?
Kendrick said. He's
last
spiraling.
year, bro. It was literally just naked anime bitches on his story on Instagram, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? what is this shit?"
Drake's not
And
a
then-
grounded person.
It
You
was
can
like,
tell
"I
a
love
big.
you, senpai," and it was like a Drake beat. We're like, "What the fuck?"
You can tell Drake is a totally different person now than he was like 10 years ago.
Oh, absolutely.
When he first started. He's very disconnected. You know how he thinks he's connected? Because all the streamers love him because he goes on their streams. The internet people love him because he's really tapped into the internet. And I think he...
Oh, no. God damn
Actually, my favorite internet moment is with Travis Scott and Ninja. He's like, "Yo, you got any band-aids?" And then Ninja laughed at him. He's like, "Shut up, N-word." And Ninja just shut the fuck up. He was scared as shit. I was like, "Oh, that was the L moment. They're never gonna play with us gamers again."
True. They gave him Ninja out of all people, but anyways, no. I'm glad he's not with the gamers.
Dude,
Okay.
What if dude, you know, I grew up in the era with 50 beefing with M, and they thought they were good, and I guess they weren't good, and all this other stuff. And then, what's that rapper that went after Ja Rule? Ja Rule was...
That was entirely one-sided. Like,
Okay,
so
that
said.
was one-sided flatly because let's be honest, Ja Rule never really... Okay, first of all...
It wasn't that guy.
When Ja Rule was big, he was only big on tracks that he had other people on. He couldn't carry a track by his damn self because his shit sucked. He always had to have either Ashanti singing with him or somebody else rapping with him. Ja Rule always sucked. Okay,
Never heard that name forever.
You're talking about a boy that literally sat at home when he was a kid watching everybody else do the dirt, but he couldn't because he wasn't allowed to go outside. That was Ja Rule.
That was Ja Rule. No. Mommy, can I go outside and play?
The
with this?
closest
Hell no,
thing
boy.
to me, the closest thing to this beef was East Coast, West Coast.
Oh,
Biggie and
yeah.
Tupac. The only difference is
One of them's Canadian.
Well, one of them's Canadian, but you don't have one side completely backing Drake. Whereas last time you had East Coast, West Coast rappers literally divided, even those that weren't in Death Row Records. You know, they were still backing each other up.
Too.
They didn't do that this time. You did not have other rappers of note backing Drake.
Nope.
It was also gang.
Dude, they were all bumping it everywhere. Everywhere was bumping Kendrick shit, and every time Drake tried to every time a DJ tried to play Drake, they were like, "No!" Everybody started booing him, bro. Every time.
Yep.
Everybody united on this one. East Coast, West Coast, North, South, all of them in between came together behind Kendrick.
Yeah.
You know who I think's the best at the game though, with the mindset, like the mind games, without even having to drop diss tracks, really? The 50 Cent.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's got the memes on deck.
He's petty as fuck.
Dude, I like when he fucking bought out that guy's show, the first like 7 rows or whatever, so no one would show up.
He bought out a whole fucking section.
I love the when he trolled Floyd Mayweather. He's like here's the deal, Floyd. I'll give you, I forgot how much money it was. He's like, if you can read one page of a Harry Potter book.
Oh my god.
That was so funny, dude. I couldn't.
Oh,
bro.
did you see how 50 was acting on Twitter and IG when Diddy when they raided Diddy's house? I was
yeah.
like, oh my god, 50 is loving this.
Dude, he's cheesing, fam. That's what he's doing.
Dude, he's been waiting. You know
he
he's been
has.
waiting.
Yeah, you know he's been waiting.
He's
You
been
know?
against Diddy for a long time.
He's been waiting decades. Literally decades.
But he does that. He waits.
Well, that's because he's smart. 50's smart. He grew up.
Lifewater deal. Woo.
He acts like an OG now. That's what OGs do. You sit and wait. Oh.
I remember when he first bought Lifewater, everybody was clowning him. I'm like, what is Lifewater? Then he's like, oh yeah, he's a billionaire now. I was like, what?
Yep.
Yep.
He ain't dumb. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. Good job, Sliggins. Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for
have
calling
a good
in.
Night. Oh, yeah.
Have
no
a good
problem.
night.
Peace out.
Peace out. All right. I think I'm
going
gonna love you too. No homo, Flatly. I think this might have been my best stream yet. So thank you to everybody that showed up tonight. I think I'm going to end it here. You know, hit that like button, share, you know, subscribe, all that, you know. Got the Ko-Fi set up. You can also go over there and donate if you want. It's entirely up to you. And GG.